Boards, games, it's what I'm talking about. Boards, games, I'm not gonna shout. I am starting off this morning with a little bit of singing, and over there, she's never late. It is the person known as Xate. I might have said something that's not entirely true, because sometimes when singing songs, that's something I will do. But I will also say that Xate doesn't have wings, and Xate doesn't have any tentacular things. Xate doesn't have any scary boils. Xate doesn't have any big oozing oils that then go off and pollutes the entire earth.
I do not.
I'm glad to hear this. Today we're going to chat about a bunch of things. I really don't know what will happen after I finish singing. Board games and whatever, it's what we're talking about. Board games and whatever. I'm not gonna shout.
Neither
will I. Ah. Good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is, wherever you are. This is episode 324 of Busy Beats and Board Game Blether, and today it is the Friendly Friday Forum chatting about basically whatever. And I have a super special guest, and hello, Hal, who says hello, Bez and Xate, and hello, Rob, and hello, Nicholas. And there we go. I wasn't able to check the spacing, so I'm glad that it sort of works out, because I put Xate will literally cook for board games.
I will. I do often.
There you go. Just in case anyone is ever unclear in the future. Yeah, now if you talk about cooking or cooking for board games, that's going to come up. But only a maximum of once every 2 minutes. I decided, we've got limits. I mean, but for you, it's your special day. Do you want the limit to be lower today?
I don't. That's fine.
You seemed slightly put off by me putting a limit on it. Just, Rob says it's Xate's exquisite, extravagant expositions. And,
but wouldn't that mean people start saying my name is Xate? And I don't want to be a former Xate. I want to be a current Xate.
So, there's not really anything that I can think of in the English language that starts with the same sound.
No, not much. Polish has some, and a couple of other weird dialects, and the Basque region of Spain. Yeah.
So basically, we need to get multilingual if we are to keep alliteration, but also some sort of regularity of sounds.
Probably. I'm just unique. I mean, at least my name is. I mean, me as a person, I'm pretty boring and normal and average, and nothing special about me. Totally fit into every box and every mold made for the generic public. No?
Yes.
Just as well as you do, Bez.
Xanfan, I don't know what this is. It reminds me of...
That's a type of gum. That's in gum, right?
Is it?
It's a plant extract. See? What
is that?
Rob asked me to speak Xhosa, so I did.
What is Xhosa?
One of the 11 national languages of South Africa, where I happen to have lived for a year. And Rob did not know that, and probably did not expect me to actually switch into Xhosa. But yes, I used to speak it enough to go to the markets and hold small talk. I wasn't ever fluent. I only lived there for a year. and that was 2003. So it's been a very long time since I've had to use it, but it is actually one of the weird, fun things about me. Hey, Jeroen.
And hello, Jeroen. How are you? Wait, is it Jeroen or Jeroen?
Well, you'll have to ask him to tell you that.
Hey, is it Jeroen or Jeroen? Do you want to come up? I mean, as always, on Fridays, we do allow anyone into the thing, but as long
Just
as
anybody can come up in here, even this girl.
Yeah, like as long as I know you, as long as you're good people, you can jump up. So that does not tell me who was closer. Was it me or was it Xate?
I'm just gonna start calling him my love, and then it's easy,
Okay,
unless his wife is watching. No, actually,
basically, you click on the link, and then it'll open in your browser, and then you can join us. But be sure to mute yourself and put on headphones. Yay! When I say mute yourself, I mean mute the Twitch, because then you'll hear us twice, and that would be kind of confusing and weird. But yeah, so maybe we will have Jeroen in a wee bit, or other people, but I'll let you take the lead. Are you happy to just go off as normal and then talk about you after the regular sections, or just jump in? Okay.
We can do that. Hey, Aqua.
Hello, Aqua. Hello, and Will Cook is amazing. Xates is great for board games.
I'm only great for board games, according to Aqua. This has been an ongoing thing for weeks. I've realized that my self-esteem has been lowering and lowering and lowering as I realized that I am great for board games. People, they're not so sure about me yet, but board games love me. So, there's that. I have hope. If board games
I think
ever
you can win over
gain
the actual humans one day.
Maybe. I can only aspire,
Talking about board games, have you played any recently? Let's talk about recent highlights, living life and seeing the sights, recent highlights, playing games and other delights, recent highlights.
Well, I mean, big shock. The last game I played in real life was The Crew Deep Sea Adventure, or whatever the English title is, because I have it in German, as it's not out yet in English. So we finished The Crew and The Crew 2 now. So, yeah.
As much as you can, given that, and we've already talked about this, Chapter 32 is not possible to play unless you have 4 players.
I think maybe it would work at actual 3 if the third person wasn't a dummy player, maybe, but no, I didn't see a way to do it. One person has to win no tricks. One person had to win 2 tricks in a row. One person had to win 3 tricks in a row. So if you don't have that 4th player, and the 4th player had to win the first and the last trick, but that's not a problem if you're winning basically everything.
Does it say, but if you win 3 tricks in a row, haven't you also won 2 tricks in a row? Because before you said it was only 2 tricks
it says only. It says only on the card.
Okay, so it does say exactly 2 tricks in a row.
So 5 of the tricks are accounted for by 2 players, and that leaves 1 player who can't win anything, and the other player has to win the other 7, and in those 7 have to be the first and the last. Which is a 4-player.
Yeah, it feels like something, I don't know what went wrong. That feels like really egregious. I'm, still pretty shocked.
We'll pull it out again this Sunday and see if we can figure out a different way to do it. Maybe we'll add a second dummy player. That might work. Just make it a 4-player round.
Possibly something went wrong in printing. Maybe one of the words when it says only is not meant to be there. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that being a thing. They might fix it in the next print run or something, but
Yeah, if that is incredibly disappointing. But overall, you liked the other 31 missions.
I'm slightly addicted to The Crew. just slightly. I've played it one time all the way through with all of the bonus missions for 1 and the second crew. I don't have any bonus missions for that yet. I'm not sure if they are bringing out promos for the second one. That would be cool. And then I've played it on Board Game Arena all the way through 3 times, and I'm still in 3 or 4 other campaigns working our way through it. So there's that. And yeah, I like it. I've played it all the way through at 2-player in real life, at 3-player several times online, and at 4-player several times online. And yeah, I highly recommend, if you haven't tried the crew, trying the crew. And if you don't have people in your game group to try it with currently, I recommend Board Game Arena for that. And I think I could recommend people who might be convinced to play it with you. Only slightly addicted.
And the fact that you are willing to play it has nothing to do with your new robot. We have another special guest who I'm going to let on. Wait a minute. Let me just...
I wonder who it is.
It is Ron!
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay, excellent.
Can you say your name so we know how to say it properly?
Jeroen.
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 Told you.
Jeroen.
With a real ooh.
Jeroen.
Yeah.
Jeroen.
That's the
Is
word.
that correct?
Yeah. Jeroen.
Yes. Okay, Jeroen. Okay.
So, hi.
Because I met someone with the same name. Maybe they were just being nice to me and not explaining to me exactly how to pronounce their name, because I called them Jeroen. And
It can be difficult.
Just remember, he's a total loon.
What? We're gonna have talks, State.
Looking forward to it.
It's good to see you again.
Same. We haven't played together in ages. We've got to get that. We've got to remedy that situation. Got to get a game day going.
Yeah, we have to do that.
So
I was actually learning Dutch while he and Eureka were teaching me board games on Board Game Arena in Dutch. So they would teach me games I already knew how to play, so that it wouldn't be an outrageous amount of time. But they would teach me in Dutch, and I would have to try to figure out what words meant what thing and try to use them during the gameplay. It's actually a really fun way to learn a language.
Yeah. Hoe gaat het met je Nederlands?
And hello, Jess. It is lovely to see you in the chat. Just talking about games that we have recently played, been talking about the crew, been talking about the disappointment of Crew Deep Sea Adventures level 32, which maybe it will be fixed for
focus on that. Don't focus on that
let's
too much.
focus on let's focus on the first 81 levels.
Well, I mean, there's also a lot of replayability in the second one because of the way that it's structured. It's not just because the first one I've done it so many times that I already know. I'm like, okay, mission 26, you have to win with a 1, okay, with 2 1s. Okay, mission whatever, you have to win this specific trick and that specific. You know, it's not as like, oh, okay, you're gonna have to win 2 trick cards or 5 trick cards. And the second crew is based on different level of difficulty of cards, and you're putting them together to make the maximum difficulty for the level. So you could play just, you know, a whole bunch of level 1 very, very easy trick cards, get them very easily, or you can take a couple of the really hard ones and have a much different experience. So
yeah, it's really cool. I read a quick overview by someone after you mentioned that it's come out. I went to BGG that day and so, okay, what's the difference? And someone explains. But yeah, apparently one recent highlight right now is a tiny child doing a dance on the table. And yeah, indeed, what kind of dance? Let's move on from the crew. And I am going to talk about Unfinishable, which I played with a parent, and obviously I've played it a fair bit.
Did you finish it?
We did finish it.
So Bez.
Well, the game itself is not unfinishable. It's about not finishing the words.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like false advertising to me.
And we also played a few games of Rummy. I'm not going to lie, the first game I was not involved in, and I was reminded of I was washing up the dishes. I was reminded of those old box covers where some people are washing up the dishes and some 2 people are kind of gleefully playing this game, and I realized, you know what? Maybe the reason they washed up those dishes is because it's just a really bad game. Because at that moment, I was feeling quite happy to be washing up the dishes rather than playing Rummy. Not going to lie. But it was nice having the family together, and then I joined for the second and for a second, third, and fourth round.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was nice times. And do you have anything else that you want to say, Jeroen?
Ooh, I have so many things to say that it's hard to start. The crew I have played a few times, but I'm not that far. I'm at about 32, 34, and I've played it online now with 5 people, and with 5 people
Yeah.
it's really hard.
I didn't like it as much in the 5-player game. I wonder if that would be different around an actual table. But I definitely
Mhm.
think 3 and 4-player are my favorite player counts.
Yeah. Well, maybe Bess, you have questions for me because now you can see me in real life, and
I mean, all I want to know is how to pronounce your name, and now I'm just going to say Jeroen.
Jeroen. The first J is really like je, so Jeroen. That's the way how to
Hmm.
pronounce it officially.
That's the only reason that you're here to basically
Oh
offer.
no, we also love you.
Thank you, and I love you, both of you.
You're welcome on the X4 show, even if Bez doesn't invite you for the friendly forum.
I have to be more online then, but I'll try
Yeah.
to do my utmost best.
Jeroen, what's the last game you played in real life?
Let me think. That will be Horrified. I recently got the game, and I'm now making some 3-day inserts for it. So
Nice.
yeah, and I played it now for the first time, and it's really fun. So have you played it, Bess?
No, I have not played many new games in the past wee bits.
Horrified is not that new, I think.
It's new. It's relatively new. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
within the past year and it's a bit.
Yeah,
When
that's
did it
like.
actually come out?
Ooh, good question. I don't know.
I feel like I started hearing about it within the past year.
hmm Maybe
But,
someone in the audience knows it.
but got some shout outs for Rummy. And in Gin Rummy, you have the option to pick up the whole discard. That sounds really interesting. And let's talk a bit more about the questionably quick questions. So, we will talk very quickly, and if anyone, yeah, as long as you're willing to give time to other folk, that is the link. I used to play a version like that. Did you need to keep playing until you reach 500 points? We were all within one turn of losing and winning at the same time. Oh, when you get positive and negative points and you count them separately, that can be quite interesting. And apparently, this is all about Jeroen's usually ubiquitous yammerings.
I feel like that's another cheat from Rob. Rob, you're not on point today. First making me an X8 and now making Jeroen usually. I don't know. You can do better, Rob. You can do better.
This is harsh.
I'm just ignoring everything.
So, where exactly are you? What time is it? Here it is 10:20. I am in Glasgow, third story building. Sunny day.
Well, here it's also 11:20, so the same time.
It's
Uh,
11:19 here.
well, you have to fix your watch then.
I just got it back from the watch store yesterday. I'm disappointed.
It's really sunny over. It's really sunny over here. I just had my cup of coffee just in front of my front porch, so I was really enjoying myself. And then I thought, hey, it's 11 o'clock. I have to watch Bass, so here I am.
Aw. You don't have to. I mean, it's entirely, your choice. You can watch or you cannot watch. It's
But
what you want
if
to do.
you don't watch, a horde of angry meeple are going to come for you.
Again.
Yeah.
Well, of course, it's a special day today. It's my wife's birthday, so I have to
Wow.
finish up the house for the moment. But
Nice.
it took some time for you as well because you are worth it in many ways.
So what did you get her? Tell us. Tell us all. Tell the internet before you tell her.
Well, I'm not giving away yet what I'm giving because it's ruining this the total surprise then for for all of us. So
Okay, well, if no one has any questionably quick questions, then let's move on to a brilliant thing, which is going to be an announcement, maybe. I think you've already announced it yesterday. I didn't actually realize that it was no longer an announcement, but you already announced it to everyone in chat yesterday, and let's talk about brilliant things, brilliant things. What's a little thing which is brilliant, or potentially not so little thing? So,
well, my not little brilliant thing is getting a job.
yeah,
So, I am now the community manager for Board Game Arena.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
that is super amazing.
Yeah.
And do you have have you got your wee admin or mods badge already on Board Game Arena? No?
No. I my first day is Monday, so I don't know too many of the details. Everything's starting Monday. I will not know any answers to any questions yet today, probably. I don't. So yeah, I'm starting Monday morning, very, very early, directly after the time change, which is a very inconvenient Monday to start working on, because I'm not used to waking up early for anything, and now I have to get up early +1 because of the time change. So I've started this week already, setting my alarm a little bit earlier every day, so I can get used to it. But yeah, go in Monday morning for my first team meeting with my bosses and my colleagues, and stand around the water cooler, or how do you do it these days?
Stand around your PC.
Yeah, so it's a work from home position, which is perfect for me, not only because of the pandemic, but also because of the chronic pain issues that I have. I would not be able to go to an office job on a regular basis. So I was really looking for an exclusively online position. So this fits really, really well. I'm really excited about that. And I love Board Game Arena. Like, I didn't just start hyping it when I started applying for the job. I've already been, like, for the past year, encouraging people to get on Board Game Arena and play with me. Like I was saying, Jeroen and I, when we were playing games in Dutch on BGA, that was literally a year ago. I mean, so this isn't like some new thing. I'm not like trying to pretend I like this platform. I actually love the platform, and they gave me a job, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I get to work for this company. Like, that's so cool. I'm really excited. So yeah.
I'm also looking for a job. So if somebody's watching, I'm available.
Are you happy for me to paste your Board Game Arena profile?
Go for it. It's public.
So if you aren't already friends with Xate, and if you want to follow her, yeah, check that out. And there's a link to Board Game
please
Arena.
leave any official Board Game Arena questions and business to the actual like channels. Don't private message me and ask me why the game you're in just had a bug in it, because that's not I wouldn't know. I would have to go through the system anyway. So put it all in the real system. So
I was actually hearing about someone on Discord saying that a client had found them on Discord and then started asking them questions, and they were like, please keep these questions to email because I want some work-life separation. And then the other person just wasn't respecting that. You need to have your own space. But basically, if you are friends with Xate, if you are someone who just wants to play games with Xate, you know...
Or even Aquasulis, you don't have to be my friend.
You're me again.
You're one of the most sarcastic people I know.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Try to behave, Xate.
No, it's not literally any. This stream is pretty spiky. There is a cooldown for the thing, but for some reason it worked there. But I don't get it, Spiky. But yeah, do you want to talk to us about how you got the job? Is now a good time for you to talk us through the process and what
Sure.
we can expect and what you're looking forward to? Tell us about everything. You've got your 15 minutes of fame. Your 15 minutes of fame starts now.
I gotta take advantage of this 15 minutes of fame. So first, my PayPal email address is, sponsor me. No, just kidding. I have a job now. Actually, Bez, I'm sure you're completely and totally surprised by the fact that I applied for this job because of you and the stream that you already did with Jan when he was here talking about Board Game Arena. I know that's a total surprise, and no one here, of course, watched that and knows that Board Game Arena was actually on this. Oh wait, yes, everyone here knows this. So yeah, but that's where I found out that there was actually a job opening and that it was actually kind of perfect for me. I was reading through like what they're looking for, and I'm like, did someone just send them like my bio and have them write a job description based on it? Because it just seemed too good to be true. It just seemed like my dream job and at a company I like. And I was just like, okay. I mean, like specifically looking for someone who's a native English speaker living in Europe, who also speaks German fluently, who is willing to do remote work, who loves board games, who loves interacting with board gamers in the community, who plays on Board Game Arena, who knows a lot of board games, who's comfortable with social media. And I'm just like, wait a second, what? I mean, those are my skills. Can you just like add like one more thing and be like, likes to cook? And then I'd just be like, this is me. So I was like, I wasn't sure that I had a chance. I was like, I probably haven't got a chance. I am not the most experienced person in the world as far as official work goes and having like actual paid jobs. This is my first one. And I'm 41. But I did 20 something years of volunteer work doing stuff in the social services sector, drug counseling, street work, that kind of thing, dealing a lot of times with very, very difficult people. And I've done that in several countries. In America, in Germany, in Switzerland, and in South Africa. So I have a lot of different experience dealing with people. And then last year, having the opportunity to work with Quality Beast for a couple of months and be their development person for community development and do some stuff with them, get some experience doing customer support with them, getting some experience doing Twitch streaming with them, unboxing videos, working on game design and stuff like that, gave me a lot of experience, but it wasn't the kind of things that I was expecting to be enough. I was just kind of like, well, I've got my foot in the door a little bit, but it's taking a huge risk to apply, and we'll see what happens. But I was reading even the application process. It was like this really long application thing that you're filling out, like questions, the basic stuff. Who are you? What's your username on the site? So they can check you out and see, like, do you actually use Board Game Arena? Did you sign up yesterday? Like, I was like, oh yeah, I definitely use it a lot. So I was like, okay, that's good. At least I use it. And we got to, and they're like, we'll contact you through the email address associated with your account. And I'm like, oh no, did I use a real email address? Because I made that account a couple of years ago, 2017 or 18. And at that point, I wasn't giving out my email address to websites. I was usually using 10-minute mail. And I'm like, oh goodness, I hope this is like, and I checked my passwords, and it was the one. I signed up for like 5 different online board gaming things in that year. And this is the only one I used my real email address on. So I'm like, well, that's good. So they could actually reach me. But yeah, and then it was a whole bunch of different questions, just so they could get a feel for the person, and I guess for the style that you communicate in and how you would handle different situations. You're supposed to act like you already had the job basically, and reply. And there were a couple of questions in English, and then there was one in French. And I don't actually know French, but I can kind of understand it if it's slow or if it's written. I do all right. And so I was able to I just wrote back like in very broken French and said my first line of the answer was like, bonjour. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't answer in French. And then I answered in English. I was like, I hope that works. And then there was one in Dutch, actually, a question. And I was really excited that there was a question in Dutch because I'd already put a few pages before that I was learning Dutch because I've been learning Dutch. And I'm really bad at Dutch, but I have been trying. And so, and I'm not sure if they meant, like, this is one of the questions I'm going to ask them eventually, is did they mean it to be a question in Dutch? Like, were they just trying to see what you do with a question in a language you don't speak? Or did they think it was a German question? Because one of the requirements for the job is being fluent in German. So I'm wondering if they thought that was German, because it gets confusing sometimes because the word Dutch and the word Deutsch. And so, but I answered that one as well in Dutch. And it was probably pretty bad Dutch, to be honest. You know, yeah. And then it was just, and it was a lot of paperwork. And then I turned it in, got everything done. And I was like, okay, I don't know what to expect. It was going to be, you know, a week and a half until we heard anything. And then I got an email saying, you're in the top third of candidates. We're going to take a closer look at everything you've sent us so far. It'll be another week until you hear back. And I thought, okay, that's farther than I expected to get. I'm very excited to be considered. And then I got a message back saying, yeah, actually, we'd like to see your CV. Can you send it in? And that was Monday night. And they were asking for my CV. And I had not had the foresight to think that I had enough of a chance to get the job as to believe that I should actually be writing a CV. So I had not yet done that. I thought, you know, oh, the application process is cool. You just fill out this form, which was actually a very cool thing to do. And a good way, I think, to filter candidates, you know, just to make sure the base thing that they wanted was being provided. So I stayed up very, very late working on the CV. I got a lot of help from some friends who know more about those kinds of things, because I wasn't really sure, what do you put in it? How do you structure it? That kind of thing. So I asked a lot of questions, got a lot of help. And I turned that in, and I was so tired and had a little bit of a headache, and I was nervous. And Mac was just like, you know what, go for a walk, get out of your brain, you know, do something for your body now. And so I went on a walk, and I got back, and they were asking me for an interview already. Wow. And I was like, oh my goodness, they want to meet me. They saw my picture because I put it on my CV, which everybody apparently says you don't do. I did not know that, so I put my picture on my CV. And they read about me, and they know that I'm just kind of, I'm me. You know, I've done some stuff, but it's not, you know, I didn't have on my CV saying like I've been in customer management for 10 years or something. Like I didn't feel like I was a top candidate. I was like, I've done a lot of very weird things that are relevant, but they're also really weird, and it's going to take creative people to see how the things that I've done in my life fit into a new job. And I was like, okay, at least they're willing to take a look at it. So that's cool. I was very, very excited, very nervous. Had the interview the very next day. And it was cool. Like, they're cool. Like, so yeah, I met with Greg and Jan, and they were really super, super sweet, super fun. I asked someone afterwards if it was normal to laugh a lot during a job interview. They said no. So that made me unsure if that was a good or a bad sign, because we had a really fun interview and there was a lot of laughing. And I just felt like, oh, this is a team I could see myself like hanging out with, you know, like if it was an actual office, you know, yeah, I'd sit down with these guys and have a coffee, you know, like take a break, which was really cool. And the really surprising thing to me was like partway through the interview, Jan looks at me and is like, did you teach games at Essenspiel 2018 for Fowers? I was like, yes. He's like, you taught me that game, the one with the cards and the things on it. And I'm like, Fugitive? And he's like, yeah. So apparently he actually knew who I was. And I was really excited that he had apparently a positive enough experience with me at Essen to remember it, and not in a horrible way, because he was laughing and joking with me. And And that made me feel really good. Like, and I mean, I flat out, I'm an upfront, honest person. I mean, you all know me. I am kind of who I am. You see me if I'm in a bad mood. You see me if I'm in a good mood. I don't try to be not me. I'm just me. And so part of the interview process, I went ahead and told them the main kind of things that I see a company might have an issue with. I just like pointed out. I'm like, by the way, I've never had a full-time job. This would be my first full paid position, which is something like my friends were like, well, just kind of gloss over that. Even, you don't have to say that the work at Quality Beast was only half-time and volunteer. You can just, I mean, Dylan's saying you worked there, so you worked there. And I'm like, nope, I'm going to be upfront with it. I haven't had this yet. It's a new challenge for me. And I was upfront about the fact that I have chronic pain issues and that there are days that certain parts of my body don't work the way that other people's bodies work. That, and I just told them about that. And we talked about, well, what does that mean? And what structures can we put in place? How do I see that working if I have the job? And I felt a lot better going out of an interview, having actually told them, like, these are my strengths, but these are also my weaknesses. Because I didn't want to get into a position and be like 6 weeks in, and then like my hands freeze up and I'd be like, well, I mean, I know that my job is writing emails, but I'm going to be doing this with 2 fingers today, and you're not going to know why the emails are slightly slower. Like, they know that I have pain issues and that I might need to take a break and take some medicine and wait for my hands to start working again, or my headache to go away, or whatever. And I feel more confident with that because I don't want to trick them into hiring this perfect person and then find out I'm not perfect, because I'm not perfect. I'm hoping to learn in the job and grow in the job and get better at the job and be the best version of me that I can be in this role. And I'm hoping that that's going to be what they're looking for and what they need. And I was just upfront with them about that. And I mean, they hired me, so I guess so. So now I'm moving on to the next step of actually, becoming the best possible person for this job that I can possibly be. Hone those skills, get better at everything that they need, learn everything that I don't know how to do as best as I can, and ask a lot of questions, which I think might be the key, because I'm really good at asking questions and I'm very good at learning, but I don't know everything already. I definitely don't already know how to do my job. So looking forward to it. Hey, Dave, cool to see you pop in. So yeah.
Hi, Dave.
So that's me, the new community manager, and the most exciting job ever, for me. And I mean, yeah, it's everything I love. It's board games, it's community, and it's putting the two together. And I mean, I love knowing all these international people and playing games with them. And I love doing that on Board Game Arena. And now it's what I'm going to be doing and promoting for my job. I think that's kind of perfect. And it started, the job application process started here, but I mean, the whole thing started, Dave, it started with you, and it started with Bez, and it started a year ago when I started being on Twitch and I started being part of all this stuff and started learning all these things. Oh, that is so sweet of you. And you will also find a job that fits you and that you are super excited about, Bones John. I know you will. Just keep looking. So, yeah. Oh, I'm managing Dave. Oh, can I moderate Dave? I just want to, delete something he's put somewhere. Just kidding.
Do you have the power?
Probably not. But I can answer your question in a serious and a timely and a polite manner. So
that's the most benign threats I've ever heard. Oh my god.
She can be mean and sweet at the same time.
Yeah. I agree with Jess here. And yeah, Bones John, lovely to see him. And yeah, I lost at 7 Wonders. The game must be broken.
I will talk to the development team about that and let them know that they need to write a line of code that says if Losapalooza is in the game, Losapalooza has an automatic win. I will put that on their to-do list. Unfortunately, I'm not in charge of prioritizing when they get to it, but I will put it on their list, Dave. Very seriously. Really? It might come with a clause that at the end of winning 7 Wonders, it automatically enters you into a tournament for Kingdom Builder. I hope that's okay. I know you love Kingdom Builder. See, there you go. Loozapalooza, Harding, Kingdom Builder. Look at that. Another happy, satisfied customer, and I haven't even started working yet.
Oh my gosh. And answer the question in bad Dutch.
Do that.
Again, 100%. So many congratulations to Xate and all the.
I mean,
No.
Yoda, I don't even have to try hard for that. I could just show one finger. I won't.
No, congratulations, and I'm really looking forward to hearing what comes of it. I understand that we're going to see a lot less of you in the chat. In what you said briefly, you said yesterday you might be coming into your favorite show, but then you did clarify it and say, in fact, it was only your favorite show out of those that are at 10 a.m.
UK time.
Yes. I mean, it's always 10 a.m. UK. It's always 10 a.m. somewhere. I mean, if it's on the hour.
Yeah.
And sometimes
I mean,
if it's half the hour as well, because, some places are half hour
fair, though,
behind.
I don't think I could pick a favorite Twitch stream this year because there have been so many of the Twitch streams that have brought so much to me personally. I mean, I joined Twitch because of Loozapalooza, because I think Dave and Ilka are amazing. I thought they were amazing before I met them, and after I met them, I thought they were even more amazing. And after they started their Twitch stream, I was justified in thinking that because, oh my goodness, these people are amazing. Like, if you're not watching Loozapalooza every day, you should be. Like, join us. It's fun. It's hilarious. And that community started, like, it started so much for me because I met people from all over the world who are a huge support in literally the worst time of my life. And I'm not even talking about COVID. I was a year ago a very, very different, very broken, very hurt person with all the stuff going on in my personal life. And I had this community spring up around me where I was able to go every day and talk. And we play board games. They always say they're a totally normal board gaming channel. Sure, they're as normal as I am. And as normal as Bez is. I mean, it's not normal, and that's a good thing. And it was a safe space to be not normal, and to be there when you're in pain, and to be there when you're excited. And through all of the different emotions this past year has brought so many people, and to play board games, and to learn about new games, to learn about new people, to meet those people outside of the Twitch stream. And then Bez, you started doing your thing. And coming on here, being a moderator, learning, getting to know a totally different group of people. I mean, through your stream, I've gotten to know all of the people that hang out in the design channels. I got to meet Michael and Matt Dunstan and all of these people. And it's like this huge community of people who are there and supporting. And like when I was applying to do the work and stuff, like I had support from professional board game designers. I mean, Bez, and okay, that doesn't surprise me as much because Bez and I are friends in real life. Like we've actually met up a couple times. That's like, yeah, Bez is a supportive person and an actual friend of mine. But I have Michael Fox, who I've never met in real life, but who I've gotten to know very, very well this past year. I had Matt Dunstan of the Adventure Game series and a whole bunch of other stuff. And he like made a clip on Twitch. He's like, show this to them at your interview that tells them how good you are. I mean, I obviously didn't because that would just be weird, but it touched my heart to know like there's so many people on the internet being so, oh, Michael, I hope you got here after I was being all gushy about how great you are. But all of these people helped me so much. And I wouldn't have been able to apply for the job without all of these connections from the past year. Not only would I have actually literally not known the answers to some of the questions, like Michael helped me figure out like what is a job worth? Like what is do I have a value? Can I even bother to apply? Like I was at the point where I'm like, well, I shouldn't even bother. And Michael's like, yes, you should. And supporting me. And I wouldn't even have known about a lot of these things without these streamers, and I wouldn't have had the confidence in the networking, and I wouldn't have started doing Twitch and and Twitter and Instagram and all of that if I hadn't have been part of these communities, because I was doing it to get connected. And I found out that that's what I love, and I love doing this. And then there's a job where I can actually do this. And it's just like, wow, this year in these communities have changed my life. So I can't say this stream or that stream's my favorite. They've all given me different groups of people, different communities that are some of the same people throughout there's a lot of them, but that's been the thing. Like Twitch for me is not this channel or that channel. Twitch for me is all of these people that I'm hanging out with all of the time and getting to know, and they're strengthening me, and I'm hopefully giving something back. I hope that I'm not the only one that's this excited to meet people on Twitch. I hope that other people are excited to also be meeting me. But yeah, it's been great. So yes, Bez, you're one of the many Twitch streams that is my favorite place on the internet. As is Luzapalooza, as is Idol Michael, as is M. Peebles, as is Matt Dunstan. I have a long list, and they're all the favorites. They're all the favorites.
This is fair. Sorry. Robert says, one of the things I often forget about the internet is I have no idea who does or does not know each other in person beyond the stream chat box. So yeah, some of us have met in real life. Some of us have never met in real life. For example, I've met Dave. I don't know if I've met Ilka ever in real life. I don't know.
She gives really good hugs.
I mean, that seems like something I might remember.
Well, I have met you, Bess, but I'm not sure if you remember that. That was in Essen.
I mean, if it was, apparently
Without
Dave says that I probably haven't met Ilka. But I don't remember most people I meet in Essen.
Yeah.
I remember
You're
it was
crazy busy at Essen.
It was Hall 9, I believe. All the small stands, and you were there passing through or something, and I remembered you, and I was like, hey.
Well, thank you for saying hello, and I'm sorry, but I would remember your face now because I see your face, and I would be able to pronounce your name correctly. I would be able to know that it's pronounced Jeroen.
Yeah.
I think
yes,
people remember me at conventions because I always have my crutches, and Bez is always dressed in all red. So it's like the people who have like some like flair, like we stand out. People will remember that.
Like if you always now started dressing in a blue shirt, then I would kind of be like, okay, but if you dress in a different color shirts, I might get confused.
I'll try to keep it blue.
Yeah, everyone should just stick to one color. Like pick one color and stick with that, or do some sort of strong cosplay. You know, do something and try to make it simple for all of us who have terrible memories, and then have your wee shtick. That's what I'm going to say.
Well, to remember Dave is very easy. He always has his very high orange hat. So, hey, Dave.
I believe I saw Dave, but without a hat. I just, Dave's got quite a distinctive head. There's not that many people with so little hair on their heads.
Ooh, then I have to wear hats.
People recognize Dutch Yoda because 90% of the time you're at the portal stand. See, that's not really a distinctive feature because.
Sure, it is though. Don't you associate people with their stands? Like I know the one guy who I have incredibly good conversations with every single convention. I see him at every con. I absolutely adore this person. I have no idea what his name is, but he's the guy from Mind Clash. And I know exactly who he is. I know about his life. I care about his life. We're pretty good, con friends. But I have no clue what his name is because we never actually exchanged names. We were both wearing our company logo T-shirts, and we just started talking, and we never stopped talking. And we've met at con after con after con over years, and have this ongoing relationship. But at some point, it just got awkward to ask, "What's your name?"
Don't you have a name badge then?
Well, my name was on my shirt. His wasn't, so he knows my name. But it's just like I have a lot of those kind. I think like people who work stands, yeah, you know who they are. Or like the guy from Korax Games. I was at Fowers. We had back-to-back stands. We got to know each other really well too. I don't know his name. We never actually exchanged names, but we talked a lot. I know what type of games he plays and who he plays with and what his gaming culture is about. And like I could have an hour-long conversation with him easy. Anytime I saw him anywhere on the street, I would know who he is.
Yeah, I can get that. And I think, being recognized, and it can be a tricky thing because there's this, all of us have a desire to be recognized and to be remembered. And Nicholas suggests Hanna-Barbera rules, which I love to think, Scooby, wait, it's not Scooby, it's Shaggy, because Scooby doesn't really wear clothes. Shaggy always wears the same clothes, and Velma always wears the same clothes. You know what I mean?
What company do they work for?
Hanna-Barbera, it's like the animation company that used to make the old cartoons where people are always dressed the same. So you see these people, if you look at, Scooby-Doo?
No.
You don't know Scooby-Doo?
Come on.
Come on.
I didn't like animation even as a child. I've never seen any, like, if I'd flick it on, and if it was animated, I'd flick it off again. I've never seen anything.
In the Mystery Machine, yeah. Such a troll. I had this really strong urge to watch the Stop Making Sense film yesterday. Because the album Stop Making Sense. Yeah, animation. I love animation as well, but that's okay. We can still be friends. Okay.
I just want to leave something for the rest of you.
I'm offering you this hand, and I'm reaching out, and you're not taking my hand.
I mean, you're kind of. It looks like you're about to slap me across the face. You're like flat handing, like.
I'm like reaching out. Oh,
there we go.
There we go.
Actually, I was wondering if they did it on purpose, that all the cartoons were always in the same clothing, but now that you mention it, it's probably for recognition.
Yeah, 100%. It's because you want distinctive silhouettes, you want distinctive colors, you want it to be so that if you see someone, frankly, I sometimes have a bit of a problem recognizing people in films. I sometimes get confused with people, and I'm not sure if it's the same person or not. So I'm not just going to be honest. I'm not very good at recognizing people. Maybe animation is good for people with us. And hello, Paul. It's lovely to see you. We are just celebrating new jobs at Board Game Arena. So, yeah. And what was the threat that you made?
I will answer your questions in a timely, considerate, and thoroughly accurate. That's not what I said. I was even more lame than that, wasn't I? But I mean, be honest. Like, Paul's not going to have any questions about anything because Paul's the guru himself. I mean, I should be going to Paul with questions about anything, life, board games, animation.
No, it's really lovely, even though it'll be sad when you aren't in the chat so much, and I know you'll be around tomorrow to watch Yoda, but it's all
Yoda.
Who is Yoda?
He's this little green guy.
Paul has 1 billion questions. Come on, okay. Fire one of them. Although we did say you want to keep the work, and sorry, Paul, to say
I
this.
don't know the answers.
Try and keep the work and not work slightly separate. But
Nederlander Yoda, you are correct.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? That's my question.
It's just been really lovely. I just want to give a shout out to Xate. I want to say that right at the start of the chat, when I started this whole thing, it was really nice having Alan Oughton in the chat and having Alan as the first person, and everyone's been really lovely. I mean, when there were trolls coming in, for sure, it was really good having some people who were there actually as humans to remind me that, there are actual humans who are gaining some value. And even though parts of me did constantly have this fear and this worry that you're here because of a mistake, because of a weird sense of obligation, because you felt like you had to kind of smack all the trolls. But I'm sure there was a little bit of glee in it as well sometimes.
I mean, troll smacking is a very good sport for people who can't get off the sofa very often. You just smack a couple of trolls. It uses 30 calories per troll. You can then have some cereal. It's all good.
Hello, CD. Lovely
Hi,
to
CD.
see you.
Hey, CD.
And I just want to acknowledge that through most of the past year, you have been, I sometimes say this, and I don't want to diminish the amount of work and love that I have for Alex and Rob and everyone else. But, you know, I'm going to, like, you have been like my #1 moderator for a lot of this time. And it's been really good having you because, you know, when you've got someone like Sate on board, you kind of know that everything's going to be all right, if you know what I mean. Why are you laughing? Am I talking rubbish?
No, I'm flattered. That's
Okay.
sweet.
Okay,
Oh,
but
she's blushing.
genuinely, when it's this is not true. It's look, Rob. Yeah, it kind of does, Michael.
I mean, unless you move your stream to not Board Game Arena work hours.
What are your work hours? Do you want to tell us?
I would love to. I don't know.
Okay.
But my first meeting is 9:30 on Monday morning, so that that tells me something.
Yeah, I said it was true. There's no going back now. Okay, that's fair. And apparently, if you are interested in why number 42, but no, I want to wish you lots of luck because, yeah, I'll see if Dutch wants to. Like, I'm not going to force you to come on, but you know, I'll be trying to maybe catch you on Skype occasionally, maybe when you're probably not working and probably not watching Loserpalooza, because I know those are 2 times that you're kind of busy. But
I mean,
yeah.
there's not much time left out in my day when I start working. I'm interested to see how people do that. Like, I've heard people, you know, for years I've heard rumors of people having these things called jobs, and then also kind of trying to like see friends and eat food and things. And I'm wondering, because you know, if I break out the week and I look at all the times that I have things to do and I try to put my work into it, I'm like, wait a second, that's 2 weeks of hours and I only have 1 week to do them in. So, but I've been doing a lot this week to prepare for not having time to do the things next week. So I've got my bike fixed up and ready to go so that I can get my groceries faster instead of walking to the store. And I'm working on my balcony. I'm going to get it finished today, getting my plants all finished. Something I was going to do over the next like month, doing it all today. So I have like plants growing here with herbs and things that I need to cook because that's important to me. And I'll have it done and ready to go before I start working, so I don't have to be doing that. And just getting everything cleaned up. And I'm making food for the first week at least. There's going to be enough food probably for more like 2 or 3 weeks. The way I've been going, I've been making a lot of food, just getting it set so that at least the first bit when I'm working, I don't also have to like end my workday and make food because I might be really tired. So I've just been like doing as much as I can to prepare for the change that it's going to have on my schedule. Get ready for it. But
I'm really happy for you, and I think that, you know, remember that there's going to be times when you don't enjoy minute to minute or hour to hour or even day to day what you're doing necessarily. But I believe that you'll do a great job. I believe that, you know, hopefully as the months go on, I believe that you will continue to find a lot of enjoyment and, yeah, lots of love. And I want to say, I'm not chucking you off the show. I just want to allow, in case Jess goes on or I see Alex has spent 500 points to make me do a semi-random task. So You know, there's the choice of non-random tasks now. You know that you can go to the shop and you can get me to sing songs about things you like or whatever. And there's non-random tasks. And I was asking the Discord but I just want to one final time, we just lots of love, all the love to Xate.
Aqua, I think you have to spend triple points to get us all to do it. Unless it's the one that says play the crew now on Board Game Arena, because then we're in. Let's just do it. That's always it throws that one away, though. We never get that one as a choice.
We did it once, and then I took it out.
Aw. I'm going to have to put it back in again.
Wait a minute. So it's apparently... yeah, that's a boring meta task. That's going to take... it's to do with the cup. Wait, actually, you know what? Say, 2 of these are meta tasks. This is really weird. So, one of them says, remove all but 3 tasks from the cup.
Dun, dun, dun.
One of them says, Redeemer removes some of the tasks out of the cup, which is very similar. And the final one says, brainstorm a game based on a random wiki.
Oh.
And hello, H. Lovely to see you.
Hi there.
Hello.
I mean, I already waved, but I can wave again.
Morning. Hey, it's morning for you. It's morning here as well. And yeah, everyone's choosing the third one. And Jess, if you want to, or anyone else wants to jump in, I'm going to open a Wikipedia.
It was redeemed 3 times. We have to do them all, don't we?
No, it was 3 so that...
Aqua is saying
that it was 3 so that everyone would do it together.
But Aqua is saying that Jeroen gets to pick first. So what task do you want, Jeroen?
I'm not actually sure what to do. So I think the third one is the best.
Okay. And let me I am going to put on Wikipedia.
And I'm guessing you draw 3 new ones after that, though, because this was Jeroen's go. It was 3 redemptions.
Okay, so I am going to where's the random button?
I think Custard Cream's a pretty good game to suggest.
Random article, there we go. Random article is list of Melino. Okay, this is the list of prominent people of Melino descent.
Well, that's not an actual article, though. It's just a list of things. Give him an article.
Okay. 1938 Swiss referendums. Does that count as an article?
I mean, sure. You can do something with that.
Okay, 6 referendums. I don't know what these. Apparently, 4 were held on... Why were 4 held on the same day? That's weird. First on... Okay. Apparently, Romansh was an official language.
Oh, we've got an actual person in the chat who knows what this is all about. Check it out, Descent Games. Join our stream. You take this one.
Yeah, because
join us and let's brainstorm a game together if you're up for joining us.
I mean, if we have an expert.
The second was a popular... The third was a popular initiative on the private arms industry. Okay. And... okay. And penal code and final referendum, transient order of the federal budgets. I don't even know what this means. Is there a list of things in 90? Okay, yes, there is referendums in... I'm just curious now. Okay, so you get an article for every year for Swiss referendums in going back to...
No, Aqua. Descent Games is a bot.
Okay, so have you ever played the 6 Degrees of Wikipedia? It's like the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, but you pick 2 random articles and try to get from one to the other. Sorry, just following links in articles. Let me put your one up there. Yeah, that does sound fun. I agree with you. Agile. But okay, so I guess this is a game about voting things. What are you thinking, Jeroen?
What I'm thinking.
Yeah, you can open this in your own page if anyone else wants to follow along. Here's the link. I'm going to share the link in the private chat. There we go. I'll share the link in the comments. There we go.
Are you thinking, I wish I had picked one of the other tasks?
Maybe. Because I'm not quite sure what is expected from me at the moment. So that's
okay. So just come up with some vague game idea. Like, just spend 5 minutes doing it. What kind of game do you imagine?
Just pitch some random idea based loosely on this page. It doesn't have to incorporate all the information, because that's what the development
process is for. Just be something vaguely about voting, or
I think 60 seconds. I think 60 seconds in about Switzerland. Is that something? 60 seconds. The question game.
No, you have to make up the game. It can't just be a game.
Oh, okay.
It has to be your game idea based kind of on this, but you don't have to develop it. You don't have to know how it's going to work. That's a different question. Just an idea to give to the development team. Be like, hey guys, I have an idea. Let's do this game based on 1938 Switzerland referendum.
Yeah.
And so the main thing about this game is
it's got to be an economy game, I think.
An economic game. That sounds good.
Yeah. And we have to at least try to make it a better economy, or try to let the other one drop the economy. So either.
So is it cooperative or competitive?
It's going to be competitive. So one has to try it, and the other one has to.
So do you maybe have secret objectives that you're trying to get the group to vote for? Is that what's going on?
Yeah. So
how many players can play this game?
Well, you have to have at least, I think, 3 people, because you have to have one mediator, I think, a mitigator, and a maximum, I think, of 10. That would be okay. I think 10 people is okay.
Could it be played on a stream? Is this a game you would pitch to Loozapalooza?
Actually, it's best to play online, and then you have like 2 screens. One screen is the main screen that you have to communicate with everybody, and the other screen has to be that you have a special page just for you and your friends. So
would you like to tag team Jeroen? Would you like to bring in our expert?
Yeah, nice.
Okay, hello Jess. You're tagged
in.
So what are you thinking for this game based around the 1938 Swiss referendums?
Well, I'd like to point out that I'm an expert at referendums, but not an expert at the specific 1938 ones. So I used to work for the Electoral Commission here in the UK. So I know about the basics of this. My other half lived in Switzerland for a while, and their referendums are very interesting. But yeah, so I think one of the things would have to be that they're all done simultaneously. Whether or not the 1938 ones were, but generally they've got multiple referendums running at the same time. So when the political parties are basically trying to get people to vote for them, then they're saying, they're not saying vote yes or vote no. They're saying vote yes on 1, yes on 2, no on 3, yes on 4, no on 5. So you end, so sometimes you get like a list of, say, I mean, I don't think they do more than 10 together, but you get a list of referendums and you have to, you basically have to remember which ones you're voting yes and no on at the same time.
Is it true that they make the easy ones first, so that you, the further along you go, that it's getting complicated, and that you're not exactly sure anymore what's going on? Is that
Well,
how they do it?
you should definitely have that in the game. Whether that happens in real life, I'm not sure. There's probably all sorts of political machinations behind the scenes to say, what order they're in. Because people are going to want to have there's generally, so at least for the UK, there's a bias towards yes. There's like an emotional bias towards saying yes on something rather than no. So
that's actually psychological. If the first thing that you put in, if someone says no to the first thing, they're more inclined to say yes to anything coming after that. So if you want someone, like if you're on the street and you need someone to help you change your tire, if you think that's a big ask, if you immediately ask someone, can you help me change my tire, you're probably going to get a no. So if you instead say, could you drive me to the next whatever, nobody's going to put the stranger in their tires. So they're like, and they're like, or could you instead maybe just help me fix my tire here?
Yeah. That is a really good point, actually. So basically, you should have this game being something where, you should have it something where you're all organizations and you have to, maybe it's in 2 stages. So firstly, you have to compete to work out what order the referendums are going to be in. And then you have to work out what side the questions are going to be on. Whether you want it to be something that you're doing or something, something that you're saying yes to or something you're saying no to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably not about actually getting votes. It's about framing the question.
And is it normally that it's one party that makes more referenda, or is it from everybody just mixed together?
Well, the Swiss have a much more direct democratic system than most other countries. I don't actually know which parties produce the most referenda or which parties require the most referenda.
Here's an idea. What if, you've got to spread of things, right? And I really like what Xate just said. So let's say we split the population into 10 little decks, and on each deck you have 2 cards, you shuffle them, and it's either yes or no. And so that's how they're voting. But if they vote no, then it's an automatic yes for the next thing. And as players, what you're trying to do is you've got secret points of, okay, this is what I want to get by. For example, one person just wants everything to be privatized. One person wants, these things to go through. And the players vote on the order of the questions. Whereas it's a mixture of random, it could be die rolls, it could also just be a d6, and then whatever's on top. But if it's a no, then automatically that constituent or that demographic votes yes for the next thing.
Well, yeah. And so I was kind of having the assumption that something on the table would be voters and we'd be the parties. But what if we're the voters in some way and we've got, I don't know, cards on the table which are the parties of the questions? This could be something that's got a real flux element to it. That different things come up and and suddenly you have to get to a different set of questions in a different order. One question I suppose would be, do you want to separate out things by question, or do you want to separate things out by the identities of the population who are voting on them? Because Switzerland's divided into various cantons, which are regional areas. Do you want to do it that way? Or
oh my god, so would you actually do something to make it more difficult for certain parts of the demographic to vote?
Oh yeah.
That sounds cool.
That sounds very evil, but it's like what people do in reality.
Well, supposing you want it to make it harder for different people to vote. I mean, clearly you can have things like voting ID. You know, the United States requires various people to carry voting ID, which definitely affects different demographics differently. But you could also simply do things like reduce the number of places that people vote. You know, that's quite an easy one. You can have more physical places to vote in some areas and fewer in others. You know, that's quite an easy way to gerrymander something.
Does that then become a worker placement game?
Oh, yeah.
Because that seems like it's adding a board and player pieces, or non-player pieces, but that the players can manipulate.
Yeah, change the route. I mean, maybe you could have an entirely different game, which is about building paths to polling stations.
Nope, we can't do that. This is a game about Swiss referendums. And it's playable online, preferably.
Ah.
So Alex just mentions Nomic, which is a really cool game about, I've never played it myself, I've read the rules, but about voting on new rules of the game. You have to try and introduce rules that give enough people around the table more power so that the vote actually goes through, but you also have to make sure that the vote puts you personally further ahead. I would love to play Nomic. I really wanted to play it at BG DevCon 3, but not enough people were up for it. And Nicholas mentions the game Corruptia, which I had not heard of. I don't know if anyone else has heard of. But having had this input, let's throw it back to you, Jeroen.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jeroen. I'm
Jeroen.
very sorry. Jeroen.
That's
so,
okay.
Jeroen.
Yeah.
So, bring us to your 30-second pitch of this game.
Well, it's going to be about voting either against you or con you. You have to be in a certain area. So if you are voting in the blue team, well, the vote is for the green team, then you might get minus points. I think that's how we do it. And you can change the votes by maybe manipulating, saying it's not true. Could be. So, and it's going to be difficult. But the game is about manipulation. I think that's the whole idea. Just try to convince the others that they have to vote yes while it's no, and other people, they have like the secret agenda, because if that's a no, then the other has to be a yes, or because it's a yes, the other one goes extra, and then yeah. I still have to have it on paper first.
Bear in mind, it was just meant to be a brainstorm, so I think we have more than fulfilled that. And Nicholas gives a shout out. I've just looked it up. It is by Venio Casals Caro and Cami Munoz Villar. One of them is apparently a Chilean designer that Nicholas met in Gothenburg 2017. And shouts out to Democracy, another good silly voting game. Players vote on the rules, so you might be for or against giving points to players wearing red.
Always.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just going to get outvoted on that one.
Always.
Yeah, sad times. Anyway, Twilight's Imperium 4 has a political phase where he votes on certain laws that will have an effect on the rest of the game, or just a one-time thing. And
yeah, that.
Thank you very much. So, Alex did do it 3 times. So, Xate, do you want to go second or third?
I'll go second, and then I'm going to take off. I have to get some more cooking done while I listen to the rest of your show.
That is totally fair.
Today, making a red lentil chili.
You can either change your hair. I will let you pick. Or sing the FAQs or similar Board Game Geek thread and folk guess the game. Or
what?
Commentate on a game of Snakes and Ladders.
Okay, so I'm vetoing that one. Which of the first 2, Aqua, do you want me to do? I'm not doing the Snakes and Ladders thing. It is hilarious, but only when I'm the one in chat watching you suffer through it.
Alex has to deputise. Pallet's load of pianos has just arrived. Wow. A pallet load of pianos? Surely that would just be one piano. I mean, can you even fit a single piano? Feel free to pick yourself. I would be advocating for the FAQ, but it's up to you.
Okay, I'll do an FAQ. So, you want from Board Game Arena, you said?
Sure, go for it. Read out the page from Board Game Arena, sing it, and let's see if we can guess it.
The one describing one of the games. Okay, let me see which game I want to share with you. I'm obviously not going to pick... Oh, Rob's in chat. I could pick... No, I won't. Let's see. I'm going to do it randomly, so it's a game I don't even know. Let's see. Let's pick a category. And then I'm just going to randomly scroll down and just click the first thing I click on. No, I'm not. That's too easy. There we go. Okay, I don't know this game. So this will be interesting.
Oh, that's already a big clue.
Is it?
Well, it's a game you don't know.
I don't know how to play it. That doesn't mean I haven't heard of it.
Okay. It's a game that you might... And that is totally okay. Jess, feel free to pop on in a wee bit if you fancy. In 10 minutes.
There's not a very. I can't do that one. There's not a very long description. Well, okay, I'll do the. Okay, I don't think I can do it this way.
You could do the rules and just see who's the first person to type.
Okay, here we go. I have got one.
Okay.
I think. I'm not going to see who types because I can't see the chat.
That's fair.
So I gotta get a mood. What mood? What style? Okay.
How about something poppy like 80s?
No. I got it.
Okay.
We what the land folks love to cook. Under the sea, we're off the hook. We got no troubles. Life is the bubbles under the sea. Big news today. This game, censored, the worldwide acclaimed game awarded multiple times and designed by Bruno Catala. To celebrate this event, we have many things to tell you. What is this game coming to BGA? If you've been living in a cave under the sea for years, you might have missed one of the most amazing action-building, card drafting, hand management, push your luck games of the last decade. And gorgeous artwork. It's suited for 2 to 4 players and will last something around 30 minutes. This game is a game of development, combination, and collecting in which players try to take control of strategic locations in an underwater city. Do you know this game? Do you know this game? To achieve this, players must develop on 3 levels. First, by collecting aliens. Then, by using them to recruit lords of the censored, who will then grant access to different parts of the city. Players acquire cards through a draft of sorts, and the Lord of the Censored acquired on those cards grants special powers to the card holder. But once you use the cards to acquire a location, that power is shut off. So players need time. Their land grabs well in order to put themselves in the best position for when the game So, I'm not going to keep going. That is
Censored is a solid game with unique mechanics.
you figured out that you're looking. So it's based on a press release by Board Game Arena, and I feel like I've very well captured the essence of this game. So please, who's got it? It was not Tawan Tensuyu. That is not yet on Board Game Arena. We do have Teotihuacan, though, if you're interested. And yes, I can say them both.
Was it SpongeBob SquarePants, the board game?
It was not.
Was it Scary Face Game?
Was it that scary? I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. No, I'm not gonna watch. I don't want to. I don't want to know.
Was it Abyss?
It was Abyss. Correct. Well done.
Congratulations. Rob, I am going to promote you as a mod. I'm going to go into Stream Elements right now.
I'm being replaced while I'm live on stream. Rob, take this. My mod powers. Use them wisely, use them well, use them responsibly. Please don't delete my comments. You will be a wonderful mod. I dub you.
It's very confusing.
Sir Rob of the moderating team, you may rise.
Whilst I am doing that, Abyss is Scary Face Game, just to explain that.
So I have never actually played that game. So now who in here actually knows how to play Abyss needs to teach me on Board Game Arena now that I've sung about it. Got to find out how to play it.
It's been a while since I've played it, but it's okay. It's a nice game.
I just scrolled through it was too hard to find enough text on an actual game that was written by BGA to use. So I just went for press releases. See what they're putting out on the news. So
I was reading the Dutch version while you were singing it, so I was like, wait a minute.
Sweet.
So it was almost correct. Translation.
Almost. Well, you can. No, I'm not going to work yet, am I? Yeah, I am. You can join the
and just a quick hello to Panic Games. Sorry, I didn't see you jump in that way.
Panic.
And Rob, I have just set you changed your level because I had to look up how to do that. And Rob,
you should have asked me. I know how to do
it. Yeah, so give Nicholas 500 points and give yourself 500. How many points should Rob get? 250? I don't know.
Why
what
should
do you
Rob
think,
get
Sid?
points?
Because Rob said it literally in the same minute.
Yeah, Rob got moderated for it. I think that's reward enough. I mean.
Okay, so see, Rob just gave you a point randomly. Because you know that's your 47,625 points. You've got an insane number of points there.
4,700. No, wait, it doesn't work. I have to get more points so I can sing it. Like 476,200, 550 points.
Alex has made a decision that Rob gets 333 points. That's his fair.
I have made the decision that I am going to watch the rest of the stream while cooking and leave you guys to it. So take care, everyone. Everyone in chat.
It was lovely to have you, and you know, this doesn't mean you're going to be a stranger, but it will always be lovely to have you if you are able to spare, 20 minutes or even 10 minutes to just pop in and say, hey, this is how things are going in Board Game Arena in my first week, or hey, things are good in my second week, or hey, things are a bit frustrating in my third week, or hey, things were getting better in my fourth week. That third week was just a blip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a challenge, but it's one I'm looking forward to, and I think I'm ready for. So,
well, lots of love to you, Sate, and lots of love to you, Rowan. I see that you have to go, and I will let you both head off. And
thank you.
For everyone else, we might have Jess pop back in a couple of minutes to share some other exciting news about Descent.
You still have to do a task. There were 3 redemptions.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
not
so I
getting out
do.
of it just because I'm going off. So
That is fair.
you do a
Thanks
task,
for reminding me. And yeah, I was also wanting to try out a word game later on, which I know that you probably won't want to join in, but I really want to try this game. It's called Words on Stream, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Have fun with that.
Enjoy your cooking.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Well, Yuhun, sorry you didn't get much chance to chat, obviously, with it being Sate's final week before the thing. It was more focused on Sate's, but thank you for sharing in the celebrations. It was lovely to have you, and
Likewise.
lots of love, and you are always welcome to jump in for a few minutes on a Friday.
Thank you very much. And we will see each other soon.
Bye
Take
for
care.
now,
Bye-bye.
hopefully, in real life.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And can I donate 20,000 points to Xate, please? I mean, you can, it's !give. If you want to give your points away, that is something that you can do. I just noticed that Rob reduced their own points, which, fair enough, that is something that you can do. You have the power to do that. Redemption song. Do the hustle. Do. What else? Okay, I might not do that one. Okay, either do the hustle or go east. Which one of these? Old pirates, yes, they rob. Upheaves. I don't know what this means. Old pirates, yes, they rob. And Alex, do you have a preference between doing the hustle or going east? And then we'll get Jess in if you're still wanting to jump in, Jess. It's still the same link. Doing the hustle, it just means that basically I dance for about 1 minute in a 80s way. I think there was like a song that went like do. Okay, we've got to vote for Go East, to vote for Do the Hustle. It is ultimately Alex's points. So Alex does have final say, but if other people want to vote, then let me know. Remember, that was the opening line of Redemption Song. Really? Old Pirates, Yes, They Rob. Old Pirates, Yes, They Rob was the opening line of Redemption Song. I don't know that song well enough. Sorry, I think Small Child is a bit too much of a handful this morning. That is totally fine. Lots of love, and yeah, if you ever want to jump on for a few minutes, then please feel free to. Okay, in the absence of, assuming Alex is busy with setting up the pianos, hello, Joanne. It is lovely to see you. I have just been chatting to Xate about, let me actually change the banner. I was chatting to Xate about Xate's new job at Board Game Arena, which is a really big deal for Xate and everyone here, because Xate is leaving as a primary part of the moderation team. Rob got promoted to super moderator, and then yeah, we've been doing some singing and some game brainstorming, and now I am, if Alex doesn't say anything in the next 30 seconds, I am going to be doing a bit of dancing for about a minute. Go east, pay a coin to the man with the barge. I mean, we've had one vote each, so yeah. We had one vote for Go East, one vote for Doing the Hustle. If anyone else has a vote, I am going to call that the Do the Hustle. There we go. Let me actually take off my headphones. This is a hustle, possibly not, because I forgot what exactly is the hustle. I really don't know, but hopefully it makes for a fun show. There we go. That is an attempt at doing the hustle. Let me actually, just me, I'm not wearing headphones. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that. And thank you very much. I'm glad to hear that. So let me try the thing that I really wanted to try, which was a game called Words on Stream, which is some sort of thing where everyone else can join in. I'm not exactly sure how this works, but basically I am going, this is some, wait, I might need to plug in headphones again. No. Yep. Okay. Can I start? Okay, what's going on here? Okay, let's see what happens here. So I think if you type in things into chat, it might work. I've seen someone else doing this, but I'm not sure. So I think you have to think of words so you're actually unscrambling this and you're trying to get words using these letters. There isn't very much of an instruction here, but any word, hey, there you go, there, it's totally syncing. That was quite, prune, is that a word? Oh, perfume, man, that's good. Perfume, nice. Rump. Yeah, oh, perfumer is, yeah, perfumer, someone should write that one, perfumer, yeah. And you are allowed to only do one word until it goes to a little lock. So I think when there's a lock, then you're allowed to do another word. So you can pre-muff, is that a word? That doesn't seem, so Jordan Rascal, I don't know Jordan Rascal. So basically just into the chat, you're typing in things and you're trying to free, F-R-E-E. Yeah, there you go. Free. Yeah, you've got to type it. Reef has already been taken. Reef has already been done by Alex. So you have to find new words. And yeah, I'm trying to think of new words. Frame? No, there's no A. There's only E's and U's. Mirror, M-E-R-E, if anyone's not got one yet. Oh, farm. Did we get farm from, oh, farm might have been just a little bit too, so apparently we weren't quite, so there we go. Dutch Yoda got 41 points, Alex got 19, and Bones John got 7. Let's see what happens if we click it again. Okay, so this is a wee bit easier. There's punriti. So what words can go here? And lots of love, Jeroen. Jeroen, I'm saying your name correctly. Turn, that's a good one. Oh, turnip, nice work, Dutch Yoda, man. You got the best word, okay. Yeah, so Joanne, you were just a bit too late with that one. Yeah, just you and an I. Nert, turn, pert, no, that's print. No one's got print. Yeah, Prince is totally a word if anyone's not got a word yet. Nicholas, remember it has to be at least 4 letters. You can't have a 3-letter word. So yeah, no 3-letter words. No what's the word? Yeah, that's it. It's all good. Don't. It's all good. It's all good. It didn't take print. It did take print. It's in the top right. It's in the top right. You've got your name, Nicholas, there on the top right. I think we're doing well. Oh, just Joanne. Yeah. Noticed after the fact. Punt. Oh my gosh, that's okay. We've got a couple of. So I think that's this. We need to get all the words to go to the. We need to get some. Oh, there's a goal. So we've got 45 out of 28. So as long as we make that goal, we will keep going through the levels. Okay, cool. So we've already smashed the goal, and then that means that we keep on going. That makes sense. Okay, unprint. Puri. Okay, I don't know whether. So Dutch Yoda's doing pretty well. Congratulations to everyone who scored a few. Apparently we skipped 2 levels. I don't know how that works, but apparently we're just so good that we go to level 3. There you go. Let's see what happens now. Clear racer I mean, yeah, just a simple race. Lace, care, crack. Yeah, there's a 6-letter word there somewhere. Can anyone find that 6-letter word? I think you get more points if you've got more letters. Creole? Real. Oh man, that's a good word now. Oh no, eclair has an I in it. Eclair has an I in it, so that doesn't work. Sorry. Nice. By the way, Dutch Yoda's word real, that definitely works, but yes. Oh, cereal. Nice work, Nicholas. Nice work. So real, if anyone else wants to steal that word, you can, because remember, you can only do it once until the lock goes. So like once the lock's gone, then you are able to go again. I think that's what's going on. So we've managed to smash the goal. We are going to make it to the next level together. And there's some long words. There's some 5. Wait a minute. It's 5 letters minimum. What's... Wait. Oh, no. 4 letters. 4 letters. Okay. Kale? No. Rail? No. Or care? That's a good word. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized the words are in alphabetical order. So, yeah, that's kind of a clue. So you kind of get an idea of how the words are going to go. I just realized. Okay, so Yoda's pulling ahead in the rankings. Congratulations to Nicholas, Panic Games, Joanne, Alex, and Bones John, who've managed to do things. So, yeah. I'll carry on. Let's see what happens next. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the maximum length of the word. Qual. How can there's a they have different point values. So if you find a word with a Q or a Z, then you get 10 points. The on Quetzal. Wait a minute. What does Quetzal mean? I'm going to check that on. I'm going to look that up on a different window. What? Okay, that's a bird. Wow. Oh my gosh. I never knew that. A quetzal is a bird. That's a good word to know. That's amazing. They're beautiful. I'm going to show you the Wikipedia picture for this after that. Equal tail. These are good words. Nice work, people. Yeah, we're smashing this. Zeta is... Did it take Zeta? I don't know how... Zolt? Yeah, you know, you can just try things if you're not sure. And so there's 3 4-letter words that start with letters before an L. So... Oh, so there's apparently a 4-letter word that comes between late and loot. So that should be a big clue here. Oh, I've got it. I think I've got the L-A... I'm going to tell you, I think it's Laze. L-A-Z-E. I'm going to type it in if no one else is doing it. Let's see if I can do it. Can I? Yeah, apparently I can type it in. Boom, I can play as well. Laze around. Okay. So we managed to get 2, and we're skipping 2 levels because we did so well. Well done, Alex. Yeah, Alex is taking first place with that. Congratulations, and I am on the scoreboard because apparently not going. So let's see what happens. Oh wait, so I was going to show you the birds. Oh, I'll remind me to show you the birds after this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is a keyword that rearranges all 7 of these letters into something else. Fallen, that's a nice word. Okay. Oh, flannel. Oh man. If I'm just going to chuck in a fall. Yeah, we've just to make sure we keep going. Life. Yeah, I'm going to. I was just going to go for that bones, John. Nice work, nice work. Oh, these are some good words. Nice stuff, people. Lean leaf. Have we? We've got lean and leaf and flit. No, kneel. What comes before F? L. No. So there's 1 4-letter word that comes before fall. So it must start with an E or an A. Anno? No, it's got to be before a fall because within the same length, it is the same. Elna, is that a word? Elan. What does that mean, Elan? Okay. Pride comes before a fall. Not in the dictionary. Not in the dictionary. It's in. Okay. Yeah, I do know the word Quetzalcoatl, and just to, I think now you can see the little birds. There you go. That is the little bird from Wikipedia. That's such a beautiful bird. A Quetzal. Is that not gorgeous? Apparently, there we go. Strikingly coloured birds. I would definitely agree with that. And what's Elna? What is Elna? I have no idea. I'm going to look that up. But yeah. Oh my god. Okay, there is a fake letter. So apparently there's 1 letter that's fake. So one of these letters isn't a real letter. So yeah, let me just type in okay, so we've got a lot of... How did Pickett not work? Really? Pickett didn't work? Pickett... I am angry for you. I am angry for you, Panic Games. Pickett should have worked. Apparently it's pronounced Quetzal. Thank you. Taxi. Oh, maybe T. Maybe T is the... So you can't use T. Don't use the T. You can't use the T. T is the fake letter, exactly. Okay, boom. T is the fake letter. Man, oh my gosh, that is so evil. Okay. Remember, you can't use the T, people. It's all good. It's just there to annoy you. Damn those people. No, you can't have exit because it has a T. Just after you said that T is the fake letter. Oh my gosh. This is so, wow. Apex. I'm just stunned by how, like, the programming and everything of this is crazy. It's incredible. Peak. I'm struggling. I feel like Alex is really allowing us to storm through the levels. Pair. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. Oh, Cape. Well, let me just chuck that in. Yeah. Okay. We've completed the level. Phew. Okay, at the end, it shows you which one's the fake letter. So at the end, it shows you which one's the fake letter. Did Pike? Yep, you just got in with Pike. And lots of love, Yoda. It is lovely to see you. Now I'm enjoying this, even though I'm not contributing very much. Well, apparently I've managed to get... although I do have an advantage, that feels a bit unfair that I'm typing, but... No, enjoy your meeting and lots of love, and I'll see you tomorrow, Dutch. What was I going to look up? Oh yeah, Elna. What does Elna mean? Elna definition. Elna is a name for a... Come on, let me look up Collins. That Elna. That's what it says in one of the... Okay, let me just... I just want to show you this. Elna was definitely one of the... Oh wait, Elan. Ah, Elan. Okay. If you say something... Oh, it's pronounced Elan.
Elan.
Elan. Elan. Okay, if you say that someone does something with Elan, you mean they do it in an energetic and confident way. Wow, that is a good word. Elan. Man, that's a really good word. Nice work, Alex. Okay, let's see if we can get to level 11. Yeah, let's see if we can get to level 11. Okay, there's a fake letter. I don't know what it is. Wrote, let me check if that works. So remember, you are able to use what other people have guessed to find out what is not a fake letter. So none of these letters that you see are fake letters. And so, nice, Hal. Nice work. Wait, Jutes. Surely Jutes is a word. Oh, J is fake. J is fake. Oh my gosh. Okay, J is fake. There you go. So now we have, okay, now there's the possibility of O-R-E-U-R-T. And can you find the other 6-letter word that starts with a letter after R, which must mean that it starts with a T or the U? Ooh, I have got it. Tourer. I think this is like someone who, yes, someone who tours. Yep. I'm sorry. I hope it doesn't seem too unfair that I'm playing as well. I hope it doesn't seem too unfair. But yeah, we've managed to bash the goal. We've not gotten all the words yet. There's still quite a few words to look up. Oh, Troop has an E at the end, I think. Panic Games. Wait, no, sorry. Yoda, I think that has an E at the end. Have we already had... yeah, we already had that. Retour is... I don't think that's a word. I don't think it was a word. Yeah, and But no, well done, people. We've managed. So what I'm seeing is that there's like two aspects to this. There's the personal kinds of how high up the rankings can you go, which I think literally no one is going to be able to beat Alex at this point. But there's also the communal, can we, as a community, how high can we get up? Okay, this is really interesting. And I saw that person who makes, the person who makes the puzzles, who does the 3x3 Rubik's Cubes. Someone reminds me of their name. The person that Tidal Michael took us to the other day. But let's go to level 12. Let's see if we can beat level 11. Okay, fake letter again. Okay, let me just try in a simple one. Yep, pins. Performing Nerd, thank you. That's the one. Yeah, Performing Nerds, they had this, and that's how I found out about it. So pins and H is not the fake word, so it must be T or X. Yeah, T or X is fake. Pints. T is fake. T is fake. That's it. T is fake. Don't use the T. Don't use the T. Do not use the T. T is fake. Oh my god. Oh no. That's pronounced Sphinx with an. Sorry, yeah. Everyone ruthlessly stealing the words. Poor Nicholas going in with the Y, and then everyone else just with the I. Yeah. Sorry, Nicholas, you've got to. But we are trying to get. Hopefully, we can get to. Let's see how far we can get. Let's see if we can get to level 26 because that feels like a good aim. Okay. Sinks, ticks. Oh no, I can't use the T. Don't use the T. Don't use the T. T is fake. Remember, don't use the T. The T is just there to confuse you. We've not had that one. We've not had. Okay. Wait, why didn't spin not work? Huh. Oh, Alex already had that. Oh my gosh. Hit him. No. Are we really cut off you? Making the save. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Joanne. Just at the last moment. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Remember, you can only have, when there's little locks, one person can only get one answer for each time that there's a lock. So it goes down and then there's a lock, and then once a lock has broken, everyone who previously puts in an answer is allowed to do a brand new answer. I am often confused by T. Those were some good words. Nice showing. Okay, we're getting close. I don't think we're going to make it to 26, but maybe we can. I don't know. Can we? Let's see what happens. Come on, we can do this. Come on. There's a fake letter. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's just oof. Hello. Yeah, I got super excited and then I pressed the button that I shouldn't have pressed. So sorry about that. I'm very sorry. Oh, I just noticed Paul by the Excite. Paul mentioned something that I totally missed. Paul says, I'd love to speak more to Excite about Board Game Arena stuff. I reached out to them a while back about something, but there was no interest. Drop me an email, Excite. Excite, yeah. So hopefully you can get involved in that. Oh my gosh, okay. Sorry people. Buff, yeah. and tell other people. No, so there was a question that I saw before I where I messed up, where someone said, should we steal each other's things? And basically, if someone types it and it doesn't register, just go for it. Just go for it. Just do all the answers. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Sorry I messed up. Yeah. Oh, that is game over. We got to level 12. But that was it. That was really good fun. Should we try one last time? And so yeah, thank you everyone who was contributing. Do I get to see below number 8, or is it just that number 8 is what happens if I click reward? I don't know what that means. Exclamation mark A. No, I don't understand this. This is making me confused. I'm going to go away from that screen. Lots of love, Joanne. Thank you for joining in. I'm going to do one last game of this before I finish up, because this is just so much fun. Let's see. I know it's not me, but let's see if we can beat level 12. Let's see if we can beat level 12. Come on. Let's see if we can beat level 12. So we're starting off again. And yep. We've got a good amount of time for this one. Panto. Oh no, there's no oh, I'm just really confused. Whoops, I did that in all the destinations. Pint pont. Yeah, we've got some good words here. We've got some 4-letter words and we've got 2 5-letter words left to find. So, top. Oh my God, that's such a good fancy word. Nice work, Alex. Nice work. Nice work. Pawn. Have we even had pune? I think pune, like puny. Is that a word? Not sure. Tuna, good word. Tuna, good word. Yeah, nice. Yeah, and if we score even more, then we jump a whole bunch of levels. So let's see. Yeah, this nice work, Hal, with that peanut. That was really well done. And the numbers seem to follow kind of Scrabble scoring, approximately. But that's a really good showing, people. Nice work. I almost want to play this on a Tuesday now, even though, but like just randomly, and okay, so we skipped 2 levels. That's good work. And nice work, everyone. Okay, what are we going for here? Got 6 letters again. The best is a 6-letter word. Any 4-letter words are also allowed. Oh, crayon. Nice work, Hal. Nice work. Nice work. And yes, some really... I thought... Corn. Yep. Come on. Why is corn not... Oh. Okay, for whatever reason, corn took... Why did corn not work? Oh, it was because you'd already done it. And so yes, if someone does a word and then it doesn't appear, then just... I think let's play friendly. Let's just steal each other's words. Let's see if we can get up to level 26. Let's see if we can do it. I can't remember what we got to last time. Croy. Corny? Oh yeah, that's ooh nice. Someone else do acorn. Someone else jump into acorn. Oh no, Alex's acorn worked. Okay. Yep, we've got the acorns in carne. Nice. Narco. Is that the word? NARCO. Maybe not, but no, it was worth a try. We've got a 5-letter word. We've got some 4-letter words that go before a C. And arn, or, and r, arc, arc, r, cr. Yeah, need. Oh, that's totally fair. Lots of love to you, Nicholas. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for helping us get as far as we have so far. What is a bowing technique? Is arco a bowing technique? Is that a bowing technique? What do you mean? But no, we're doing well. We're up to level 5. Let's see how we get on. Okay. What? Let's see. Garnic, is that a word? It's the Italian musical direction for bold. Huh. Caring, yeah. That's a good word. Ooh. Oh, I'm just typing in things even without looking. I'm just getting too excited about the game now. Yeah, we've got panic games with ring and rain and hal with cigar. These are some really good words. So the final 6-letter word does start with arcing. Does that work? Yes, arcing. Okay. Remember, you can use the fact that they're in alphabetical order to give you a wee bit of a hint. And so there's 2 5-letter words that come before cigar. Gain, nice word, nice word. Grain, nice word, Rob. Okay. 2 5-letter. Okay, cairn. Oh my god. Yeah, cairn, like a hilltop, a craggy hilltop. That's a good word. I'm trying. Acing. Alex just acing this. You are totally acing this. Crag. Oh, of course. Yep. If you've got to cairn, you've got to crag. Yep. Nice work. Grin. Can we even? Oh, we only had 2 4-letter words to go. That was very impressive. That was super impressive. Nice work, everyone. We skipped 2 levels, so we had level 5, and now we're jumping to level 8. Nice work, everyone. Nice work. Let's try to get to level 26. Let's see if we can make it. Okay. There's a fake letter. Okay. So we might start with some 4-letter words, see if it works. So the fake letter might be one of the letters in past. So I think the fake letter is S. Don't use an S. Okay, don't use an S. Okay, S is the fake letter, people. S is the fake letter. Don't get confused, Rob. Don't get confused. S is the fake letter. S is the fake letter. Come on, people. We can do this. Let's help each other. Panto, nice work. Panto. Okay, so it's or no S. Remember, no S. Or nah. Rant. Oh, yep, we've already got rant. Oh, lots of 4-letter words with... Is Santa a word? Oh, I've got it. I think there's going to be a lot with S. So if you want an easy win, a 4-letter word starts... Oh no, wait. S is fake. S is fake. Oh my gosh, I'm getting confused now. S is fake. S is fake. S is fake. So it's between Rowan and Tarp. So Ran. Parts. Element. We already had part. Rant. We already had rant. Tarn. Good word. Okay, we managed. Yeah, once they bring out the fake letter, oh my god, this is so much more confusing. Like, how does everyone else feel? Like, I find that incredibly confusing with that test. Like, you just thought, oh, bored. Yeah, that could have been a word. But yeah, oh my gosh, that was so... Yeah, that was... Wow, that was really hard. How did everyone else find that? Did you find that tricky? Are you happy to keep going? I mean, yeah, we'll make this the last word. Let's see how high we can go. I think last time we got to level 12, and hopefully we can get a wee bit better. But I'm glad you're enjoying this. Okay, glad you're enjoying it, Alex. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, shard. Yes, shard. None of those are fake. Orchard. Nice work, Panic Games. So I think that means that the J is fake. Nice work, Panic. But you can't get to second word. Now you can get to second word. Type it in. Anyone go in for hard. If you don't have it, yeah. So remember, if you ad hoc, that's a good word. Remember, let's all. If you see a word that doesn't register, then just take it. Let's work together. Let's work together. Roach. Good words, Alex. Nice. Arch. Arch. Horde. Nice. Why is that not showing? That should show. Why? No. What happened? Oh, it was because Alex had already gotten a word. Good work, Panic. Yeah, if a word doesn't show, it's because the person has already had a word. So yeah. Just if it's a thing, then just grab those words. Yeah, good work, Panic Games. Good work, Hal. Yeah, you're all doing really nicely, Orca. Someone else, Orca. Orca. Okay. We've got Orca in. Remember, if someone types something in and it doesn't work, just grab it. Let's all just help each other get all the words. Let's see how many. And okay, so this is where we're starting to struggle. Yeah, it is hard, I would agree. And I will try and just because it's faster for me to speak than it is for you to type, I will just kind of remind you of what is fake, even though I clearly get confused myself. Okay, let's see what happens next. Okay. Mail. Remember, there's a fake letter. So M-A-I-L are all real. L-A-I-N. If you don't have a word, then steal my lane. Take that one. If you don't have a word, just take it. Hail. Oh, we can do hail. Oh, wait a minute. No. Yep. No. Hail and nail are working. Why is hail not working? Did Rob already have one? Why is... Huh. Oh, H is fake. H is the fake letter. Ignore the H. Ignore the H. Ignore the H. Irlam. Is that a word? No. The rest of everything else is four letters long. We've only got 4-letter long words. So don't worry about anything except 4-letter words. We've got some that come after the rain, which means that it must start with an R and then something else. Oh, R-I learn I don't know. I don't know. I'm just typing in things, and if anyone had, oh, we need another word to get to beat the let. Oh man, can we do it? Arm. Oh no. Oh, we didn't even do as well as we did last time. Oh, that was slightly disappointing. So we got to like level 1, I think, was our first time when we didn't even know what was happening. And then we got to level 12. And then we got to level... it does very much seem like the more people that you have in chat, for sure, the easier it's going to be, because it is very much a communal effort. What do you think, people? Do you want to try it one more time? Do we want to try it one more time, or should we just... I mean, I'm pretty hyped up. You can see that I'm excited for this. I'm enjoying this. Do you want to do it one last time, or should we... I said last time was going to be the last one. But, and I do need to... It is kind of sunny. I should go to the post office because I've got a thing to post. But what I have to lurk. Okay, let's call that the last one, because Alex, you are the pinch hitter. And so, yeah, I said that was going to be the last one, so let's make that the last one. So thank you, everyone, for... That was super... That was lots of fun. So, yeah, lots of fun. And I will post the thing. I'm going to package it up and send it to you. Yeah, agreed. I really enjoyed that. And yeah, I think that I could definitely see this being a staple thing of Fridays. Like, just, yeah, I just want to jump back into it and just like, yeah, just do an impromptu stream in the afternoon or something and just see, okay, how many people can we get? How far can we get through the game? It's like, let's get the biggest crowds. Let's see how far we can push it. And I saw on that, what was the name again? Something nerd, performing nerd. Oh yeah, performing nerd. I saw that on their stream, like at a certain level, you know, it's not just fake letters, you get something else that messes up. I can't remember what happens next, but then I don't know, maybe there's like another weird thing that happens later on. That would be cool. But no, that's a really nicely developed game. I've got to admit, that's a really nice game. And I think even though normally I am all about the board games, I'm all about being with people around a table, and even if in the same room, like look, I talked about Rummy. It's not my favorite game. It's not even a game I enjoy, but I like the hidden letter. I don't know, but even though I don't like Rummy, I enjoy playing it with family for the sake of being in the same place together. That's a lovely thing. Of course, I would prefer to play My City or Bidabel, or because that's even Bidabel, I'm going to starting to get a little bit much. I would rather play something different, but like yeah, I find that just being in the same location is so much nicer, but we can't, and that's the thing. Like through this streaming, as I was saying to Xates earlier on, you know, I probably would have stopped if it wasn't for Alan Oughton and Xates. I think if either of those two people had not been in my stream in the early days, I would have not continued streaming. So honestly, Alan Alton and Xate, I want to say thank you so much, but also I want to say thank you so much to everyone here. Let me actually bring up the recap thing, because I'm getting into the recap, and then I'll give a proper thanks afterwards. So what did we talk about today? Well, we talked about the crew, we talked about Xate having a brand new job, which is amazing. We talked about how Xate probably can't be here so much anymore, which is totally fair. But lots of love for Xate. Let's have some love hearts for Xate. And I'm just going to type in Xate, and there should probably, there we go. Lots of love to Xate. And Xate, I assume that you are still listening to this whilst cooking. And no, I have lots of love for everyone who comes here. And look, I don't want to be like, be more like Xate. That's not what I'm saying. Everyone's got imperfections. Everyone's got, things that aren't ideal. And everyone can be brilliant in their own way. And I just want to say that, every ending is like the start of something new. In order to do something new, you have to stop things. And I am slightly sad, and thank you, Alex, for kind of sharing the love. And I don't know, is anyone else able to come in and help me say I'm just struggling? But just, if you're listening, Xate, thank you so much for being a super amazing moderator, for being when I met, I'm just going to talk about Xate for like a minute. When I first met Xate, I think it was at Royal Festival Hall. I think at Royal Festival Hall, when Xate was coming to London for a thing called Dragon Meet, which normally, except for 2020, happens at December. It's probably going to happen this year, let's be honest, because hopefully by December we'll be a little bit better off. And there's maybe 2,000 people. It's a big-ish convention. It's not like Super Giants. It's not like UK Games Expo or anything. But we met. We had good times. Xate came over. Xate taught Euphoria, so I didn't have to read the rules. And then we decided together, I think it was Xate, myself, and Denim, and we decided that Euphoria wasn't a great free-player game. I think apparently I heated up something that I had previously cooked, but we just had a really good time. And I remember Xate coming back for UK Games Expo. When would have that been? 2019. Yeah, that was the last UK Games Expo. So it would have been 2018 that I met Xate. And I don't think this is anything that Xate is going to mind me saying, but yeah, it's 2019, getting together on the top of a tall building. I mean, Xate organized something, and it was just such a lovely day. And then having that face that I knew in the chat on day whatever it was, like Alan Oughton, having that one person who I'd known before. And yeah, when I first started streaming, I was only on Facebook and YouTube, I want to say. Yeah, I started on Facebook and YouTube. And then around episode 50 or 100, I went onto Twitch. And then Facebook and YouTube, it's really easy to ban people from the programs that I use. I don't even have to change the window. I can just ban people really easily. But on Twitch, it's really difficult. I need to be in that window as well. And so it was definitely tricky. But then Xate was there. And Xate, it was like, everything's going to be okay. There's this love. There's this caring. There's this, person who is willing to put in their own time. And moderation is a really weird thing, because it is generally an unpaid thing. Like when it comes to Facebook groups, when it comes to Twitch streams, moderations, it's not usually a paid position. And there's something, I find that slightly weird in some ways, because, if I didn't have amazing moderators, and you know, I don't want to put pressure on anyone, but no, like I'm going to have to definitely myself make sure that I've got Twitch open in another window so that I can be in the mod view in case, you know, people aren't there, and just make sure for that. But you know, they've tweaked things in Twitch. So recently when you pop in, you still see the last few messages. So I can still ban people if they need banning, even if it's been a while, but even if it's been a few seconds. I really appreciate this being a safe space, and I just want to give a shout out to Xate, who has been such a big part of managing to curate that space. And as Xate goes on to Board Game Arena, I want to give a massive shout out. I want to share all the love. I want to say thank you for everything you've done for me. And I am happy that I was able to... Sorry, I'm just feeling quite emotional, but I'm happy that I was able to help you. And I'm so happy that, and I'm so excited to hear from you. So yeah, lots of love to Xate. And then we did some tasks. We what did we do? We talked about a game we brainstormed a game based on, what was that wiki page? Where's that wiki page gone? 1938 Swiss referendums. We did a FAQ for Board Game Arena. Where's that gone? For the Abyss. And then what did I do for my one? I honestly can't remember. Oh yeah, I did a hustle. That's what I did. I did a bit of dancing. And I'm going to have to start giving away points for people who do clips, because yeah, without Xate there won't be anyone. Sorry, I just saw Alex's thing. Xate's alright, I suppose. But it was a really nice thing, and then we finished off by playing that game, Words on Stream, and we got to level 12. I think level 12 is our... I'm going to actually write down level 1, 12, 10. So we can sort of see, are we doing better than average or worse than average? So our average currently is 23 divided by, so about 8. So as long as we're, but if we ignore the first, maybe we should ignore the first one. Let's ignore that one. So our average is 11. But yeah, but I really enjoyed playing that Words on Stream, and yeah, well done, Alex and Xate and Panic Games and Hal and Rob and Yoda and Nicholas and Bones John for, you know, being part of that. Thank you. And yeah, that's it. It feels like the end of an era. If you want to check me out, I am stuffbybez.com, stuffbybez.bigcartel.com, where you can buy print and play versions of stuff, twitter.com/stuffbez, instagram.com/stuffbez, twitch.tv/stuffbez, youtube.com/stuffbez for the old episode, because I am streaming every day at 10 AM UK time for the next 76 days. And check out my Discord, stuffbybez.com/discord. That will redirect you. So please go there. And if you want to check out the two things that I am going to share the links to in the comments is maybe we should ignore the one where you turned the screen off for a bit. No, the one where I turned the screen off for a bit, we still managed to beat that. But that was one of the good ones. So please check out Categorical, which is going to have more pictures of graffiti and stuff. And also, if you like word games, then please do check out the Twitter that is being run by Chris. And Chris posts, 3 times a week there. Yeah. You know what, Stream Elements? I am going to answer the question, what am I doing and why? I am streaming, currently finishing up this stream, but generally I am. Oh yeah, Croptia. Yeah, I've got. And yep, that is a game. So, but yeah, why am I streaming? I stream partially, it started just as a reason to get me out of bed in the mornings. I feel now, okay, I'm going to be honest, on the few days that I didn't stream this year, which I think were 5 days all in all, I did sometimes have some trouble getting out of the house. I might not, but I got out of bed at a reasonable time. I wasn't a big problem. Like maybe in future I'll be like, okay, I'll try and if I'm not streaming, I will try and have a quick walk around the block before I do anything digital. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. But I stream now despite the fact that sometimes I would rather just go to sleep, back to sleep, because it's a way to connect. I stream because I want to connect with people, because I love people, and because everyone who has been chatting here today is a truly fantastic person. And I have so much love for you. And I want to say, yeah, basically just thank you, everyone. And yeah, thank you for being part of the chat. Thank you for, playing that words on stream with me. Thank you for, asking questions when I have a guest on. Thank you for special shout out to the moderators, and not just Xate, but also Alex and Rob and everyone who's kind of being part of it. And, I've never actually watched the Golden Girls. I've never watched that, but no, I have so much love for you, and thank you so much. It's just means so much that I've got this wee space where I'm going to reduce the frequency so it doesn't so you actually need to do the exclamation mark state after maybe in a week's time. But yeah, Xate can have a week, and then you'll have to actually do it on purpose by doing the exclamation mark Xate. Yeah, lots of love for Xate. Apparently, Golden Girls is genuinely good. And every stream, the reason why I started off doing an hour stream and then I drifted to 2 hours, and then, for my 100th episodes, like for 300, I was like, what was it? 12 hours? It was basically 12 hours, I think. I'm fairly sure. Anyway, and I wouldn't want to make my 100th episode something where I'm streaming 24 hours, because at that point, but I just love being around people. I just love you all. Thank you for being here. And so we just have to talk about Xate with an asterisk. I just have so much love for you. No, I'm not doing another 25 minutes just for the sake of making it 3 hours. But I might pop on. This brings me to my final section. As you all know, what is the final section? The final section is always over to you. What are you up to? You can share anything you want to. So what are you up to after this? I have 2 things that I really need to do today. One is to get some redirects sorted and make sure that everything is ready for the contests, because I am going to be sharing some links as parts of a video, as parts of the Tabletop Gaming Live thingamajiggy tomorrow, because yes, this year in 2021, for those who are unaware, there is an LDEC design contest and everyone is allowed to enter. That's a big change. So everyone is allowed to enter. Literally everyone is allowed to enter. Everyone is allowed to enter. And almost everyone is allowed to win. So basically, everyone can enter, but I can enter, but I cannot win. So I will have my own game in there as a red herring. And maybe I'll say, okay, if you guess which one it is, then, I don't know, spot the best game or something like that. But yeah, the 4 people who cannot win are myself, Dina, Chris, and Jason. And in theory, if like one of our families wanted to join, that would be a bit dodgy, but I don't think any of our families I actually have any interest in joining. But LDEC Design Contest, it has been going every single year. The link is public. Let me submission. I am going to set up a thing so that there's an easier redirect like I've got for my Discord. And let's see if I can actually share it or show it just now. Why can't I? There we go. Yeah, this is not the best page. What's for people saying? Oh, hello, Will Baker. It is lovely to see you. Let's do some wrestling-inspired poetry. When? Now? Or when? There's a stream preview on the homepage where 6,000 people are watching someone sleep. Really? Everyone can enter. Yeah, everyone can enter, but not everyone can win. So I can, yeah. And so, yeah, please, that is exactly the same as it was before. Top prize is consultation time, package of games, £100 cash, and a table to demo your submission at UK Games Expo 2022. Assuming it happens, I've got that. Yeah, assuming it happens. There we go. And yeah, there's more explanations going on. There's all the full rules, and you've got to put in name and. But this year, there's not just going to be one contest. There's going to be 2 contests, and the other contests I'm going to be announcing as part of that video tomorrow. I'm also going to be showing off some pictures. It was myself, Jason, Chris, Miles, and Tom Cauldron, and then we showed off some pictures of stuff. Anyway, today's plan. What are you up to today? Will, it is lovely to have you, and I hope you're generally well. Writing questions for the Cavern of Ludological Delights. I hope that these are questions that are going to entertain and aren't going to make us look too stupid. I am slightly scared of this. Yeah, please assume that I do not actually have good general knowledge. Idol Michael is also streaming Prisma Arena with Rory, presumably over on the We Are Hub Games thing. I'm going to be grand. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. And watching Falcon and Winter Soldier. I've never heard of those things. Streaming Village on the River this evening. Oh yeah, that's the game by... Who made that? I know it was part of your game jam. I can't remember who made Village on the River. And potentially crown a new chat champion! Okay, so that is what's going on with Idol Michael. Can one of my moderators, Rob or Alex, or both of you, just do !SO. Actually, Rob, I don't think you've ever done it before. Rob, use your new powers, Rob, please. !SO, and then Idol Michael. And that's how you do a shout out. So if you could do that, that would be super awesome. And thank you very much. Shout out to Idol Michael, who is super awesome. Yeah, it doesn't work for you, Michael. You're not a mod. You need to be a super mod. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you cannot do it yourself. But, you know, we've still got the love for you. We've still got the love. Can you feel the love for the wonderful? Can you feel the love for the... Oh, and apparently, yeah, Rob has never streamed, which is why it says they were lost up to no games. So there you go. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, you people. Oh, oh, you people. I mean, let me catch up with chat. What? So I will allow that to do task, Alex, but no more after this one, okay? Adding some pointless flavor text to the Village on the River cards. Oh, so it was by Rob, and who did you make it with? Rob, was it Rob and Nicholas? Yeah, I think it was Rob. Was it Rob and Nicholas? Was it Rob and Nicholas? Village on the River. Was it Rob and Nicholas? Oh, lots of love. Panic Games didn't have any energy to set up a stream tonight. Panic will be streaming with the daughter tomorrow. There you go. So, yes, Rob, can you be kind and do a shout out to Panic Games? Thank you very much. And apparently Alex met well at the short-lived Brighton designer meetup, hoping that can be done again when it's safe. That sounds lovely. And the Prisma Arena stream is at 2 p.m. And Alex is going to do absolutely nothing. It's going to be great. Will is contemplating pre-ordering War Chest Siege expansion. I do not know that one. That sounds good. Okay. Thank you for that shout out, Rob. And so that with great power comes great responsibility. Now you have to give people the shout outs, and if you're in the chat when there's someone who's being a just if someone's just misguided, but if anyone makes it sexual, just at least time it out. Oh, so it's Panic Games with Z. Yeah, sorry about that. You need to be careful. Oh, Chris O'Regan is... Oh, I know that Chris. Chris who lives in London, I believe. Is that Chris who lives in London, who's a white, bespectacled person who's about yay high, and has like blonde mid-tone hair? Yep, I think this is that, and stats is what... Yep, I think we are talking about the same person. What am I up to? I am apparently... Yeah, so I had to set up the couple of redirects that I mentioned. And I am going to post something. I'm going to do the posting first, and then I'm going to take it relatively easy. Oh, wow. That's an interesting one. So... either you can get me to add a task to the cup, or you can get me to sing a board game song that I've already written. And I'm trying to look for my pad of paper so that in preparation, just assuming, because I've got a slight inclination that you might choose the sing a board game themed song. Where's my pad of paper? That is... And if you've got a particular one that you've got in mind... Oh, there's my pad of paper. There we go. Move that over. And here's my songs. Here's about this big. So, yeah. Do you want me to sing an old song about a board game? I'm not going to grab the piano or anything, but... the other choice is that you just watch me write something. So I'm going to assume that you want me to do the song. But yeah, while you're deciding, always a song. Yep, just a moment. You might say it's a jackpot, and you might say it is hot. You might say many things, so you rhyme when you sing, but maybe you'd rather not. There's a future I've seen with a tiny little bean, and it's inevitable that I'll either plant or have to demand a trade for this vegetable. And Rob is a troll, as always, and you might say it's a jackpot. You might say it is hot. You might say many things, so you rhyme when you sing, but maybe you'd rather not. One thing can seem quite strange. You can never rearrange any of the cards in your hand, and you put them down deep into land, and you can have up to 3. Oh, will you trade with me? I'll even give away this little bit if I may. Please take it. Please take my beans. Please, please, please. You might say it's a jackpot. Do, do, do. You might say it's a lot. Mm-hmm. You might say many things. So you rhyme when you sing, but maybe you'd rather not. I should probably put stats on a fixed non-random thing because I think I've got a make up a song now thing, and I've got a oh my gosh. Okay. No, that was pure improvisation. I couldn't even find a rhyme for it. But yep, that is exactly Bonanza. That is a song about a game that I did give away because I slightly prefer I'm the Boss, because I think that in any situation where I would personally choose to play Settlers of Catan, or now known as Catan, or Bonanza, I would personally prefer to play. Yeah, I would personally prefer to play I'm the Boss. I would also say that, yes, Bonanza goes to a higher player count and a lower player count, but there's just a few things about it that started to grate to me a wee bit. That I don't even know what that's. Okay, look. So we were talking about, over to you, what are you up to? For next streams, look at stuffmybez.com/streams. Where's my calendar? Tomorrow, what am I doing? I am going to be mentoring Dutch Yoda. On Sunday, I will be talking about quintuple. The clocks go forwards on Sunday, which means that if you live in the UK, you'll be losing sleep. If you live anywhere else, basically, I will be an hour earlier than usual. As always, I am 10 a.m. UK time. What that means in your own time zone, I leave up to you to work out. But Sunday, 28th, things might be slightly different. Chatting about quintuple, I don't know, I might be popping back on for. I'm really getting into that words on stream, but meeting Kirsten Lund, I'm really excited for that. A designer and publisher working on a classical music themed game on Monday, and then meeting Bodhi on Tuesday, and then playing Wee Whimsical Creatures on Tuesday evening, making a game with Rita Modal and Tiz Creole on Wednesday. Oh my god, that reminds me. Now Play This is happening. Now Play This, and on 1st of April, you can join in, and it will be all about meeting Bez. So, actually, I should probably put in getting me. Yeah, by my own logic, it should have been getting to know Bez, but let me just put Bez. Yeah, there's something going on. And Friendly Friday Forum with myself and Mick Wood is going to be a special guest next Friday, talking about a thing that they've made for people who are doing social media, and that is my next week. But as always, if you want to jump on for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or however long on a Friday, you're more than welcome. And I think that I'm definitely going to be playing some words on stream on Friday, if I can last that long without playing it. Wait a minute, you're dueling me? I'm not gonna. Can I actually accept from this exclamation mark accept? Let's see what happens. I won the duel. Apparently. So basically with me, because I just gave myself a ridiculous number of points, and yeah, Alex has given me exactly, yeah, I am just a token figurehead where I am. I just wanted to make sure that it can go up to a high enough number of digits. I was curious about that. Do you have any? Hey. I see what you're doing. Why is there this obsession with me doing? Look, if you really want me to do a longer stream, then we can. I don't understand why everyone's so excited about it being 3 hours. I've done plenty of streams that are more than 3 hours. I don't understand why everyone's so excited about this. No, the new normal can't be 3 hours because that's too much to ask people to do on. I tell you what, Michael, okay, the two things that I've got to do today. So we were talking about what we've got to do. The two things that I've got to do are firstly, set up the redirects, make sure that the other contest, which I'm not talking about just yet, but I will talk about on Sunday, and you'll also hear me talk about it on the video tomorrow. But I want the tabletop gaming thing to be the big announcement, and there will be special pictures that have only been seen by like 10 people less than 10 people in the world, I want to say. Some really nice art from Miles, and I'm starting to work with I'm chatting to someone who's might have been on the show before, and might have a company that I quite respect what they're doing, might be chatting to them about getting future versions of this into international distribution, especially given that I want to leave the country at some point in the next couple of years, and it's hopefully going to take over. But yeah, share, spread the word. I've already talked about that. Okay, I could talk for 3 hours. I know you could. I could talk for 3 hours. I've talked for many, many more hours than that. I've had it. Well, it's exciting because I'm not trying to not do it. I'm not trying to not do it. I'm not if I was really trying to not do it, then I would just be like, okay, little raid and boom. It wouldn't be entertaining. That's only one request. Recite the name of Blether from memory. No. Okay. Voice over the combo clash. Okay, you know what? If people are going to do this, then I am going to do one final game and when we lose this game, then whatever time we lose this game, then the stream ends, okay? That's it. We're going to play this one more time, and then I'm going to raid. That's it. Okay. Wow, this is actually good. Melt. This is wow. Pelmet. Pelmet. I'm going to look that word up. Pelmet. Definition. What does that even mean? Is that a narrow border of cloth or wood fitted across the top of a door or window to conceal the curtain fittings? Wow. Or in English, a very short skirt. That's an interesting word. Nice work, Nice work, Michael. That is really good work. Nice work, Michael. And let's see. Elemino. Seem to tell temp. Yep, temp. You got there. Nice. Nice. Something between M and P, and so it's got meat. Oh, nice words. We did everything. Skip 3 levels. Boom. Boom. Nice work, people. Nice work. Nice work. Okay. Recoder. Is that a word? Okay. So we've got decor. Oh, it's yeah, some good words. Record from Panic Games. That's good stuff. Order of. That was a. Did anyone else see that comic? Like Order of the Stick. Yeah, Order of the Stick. I think that's its comic, like D&D stuff. That was a good comic. Nice. Oh man, nice. People are okay. There's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can anyone else get the 6-letter thing? Credo. That's a good word. So, or quarter. Quarter? What does quarter mean? Is that someone who makes chords? No definitions. Well, let me look up Collins English Dictionary. Quarter. What? Plural. Apparently, it's plural chords. Wow, that's an obscure word. Nice stuff, Alex. Nice stuff. I just want to, yeah. Doer. So something between C and D. Oh, Creole. Is that a word? Okay, we missed one of them, but we still got 3 stars. That's pretty good going. And skipping 2 levels. Okay. Okay. Oh, fake letter. Okay. Remember, there is a fake letter. It's not the M or the R. It's not the T, which means that it's the C. The C is the fake letter, I believe. The C is the fake letter. Yep. C is fake. Ignore the C. Oh, we already had Meteor from Alex. Nice stuff. Okay. Nice. Moat. Emote. Nice. Oh, look at that. That is what I like to see. Boom, boom, boom from Michael, Dutch, Yoda, Alex. This is really good stuff. Man, tree. How could you not? Okay. And more. This is really impressive. Nice work, team. Yeah, let's keep it going. There's a 5-letter word with starting with a letter that starts after M, or it might be motor. Is that a correct spelling? No, I don't think that works. So, oh no, I just noticed it's raining again. Bones, I might not go out just until it stops raining because it's wow. This is wow. Oh my gosh, those looking outside, I'm just distracted. These are the biggest raindrops I have ever. Wow, this is wow. Although there is a patch of blue sky, but this is like some of the biggest rain I've ever seen. But nice stuff, everyone. Alex, a good showing as always. Michael, a very respectable 2nd place. Panic Games, Rob, Nicholas, Yoda, well done, team. We are nailing this. What level's this? Level 10, okay. Okay. Let's see what we get here. Sage. So it's S or G is fake. G I think is fake. G is definitely fake. Don't go for G. Do not go for G. G is fake. Yep. Don't bother with the G. And ooh. I was just thinking, Jewel. I was literally just thinking that word. Why did Jewel not work? Oh, it did. Louse, good word. Good word. Alex going in with, yeah, ales. Oh, if you, I think beside your name, there's a little padlock which shows that you can't do anything, and then those padlocks go away. So now everyone can do stuff again. That's really smart. That's really nice graphic design. I really like this game. I mean, I'm not being sponsored by them or anything, but I just really like this game. Oh, come on. I just can't get Soul. Oh, we already had Soul from Panic Games. Good work, good work. Come on, we can beat our previous best. Slow Jin, like, yeah. L. Slug, yeah. Why is that not working? If Michael's already locked, wait a minute. Maybe at the. Why does Slug not work? Oh, of course the G is fake. I said it so many times. I said it so many times, and I still forget. By the way, I don't know if you can hear that. Can you actually hear this rain? Can you hear the rain? Yeah, congratulations, people. You managed to keep it going. This is actually the kind of rain that this rain could actually damage rooftops. Genuinely. I am seeing, yeah, wow. These are really, this is like a torrential rainstorm. No way I'm going. Okay, I can hear it really loudly. Thanks for tuber. Okay, so those words are allowed. Okay. We've got brute. It's raining sun. Runt. Idle Michael, you are locked. So someone else do runt. Steal the word from Mike. Just type in runt. Okay. No, runt isn't allowed. So it's a fake word. So N is fake. N is fake, people. N is fake. Do not use the N. There is no N. There is no N. Ignore the N. Ignore the N. Does it make it easier or does it make it harder when I just keep repeating it? Because then I kind of want to focus on it. What's the thing? No N. Okay. Everything else. So there's a U, an R, an E, a T, a B, and an L. Lube. We've got that. Luber. Is that sort of thing? Like someone who lubes things? Apparently luber might not be a word. Butler. Nice stuff, Alex. Boom. Yeah. So close to the goal. 13 more points to go. Okay, let's see. There's a B, an R, a U, a T, an L, and a E. Brute. Uttle. Tuel. Think. No, Tuel. That's toil. Good work, people who've managed to beat the N is fake. Remember, N is fake. You cannot use the N. Bluer. Bluer. That is a good word. So there's something between blurt and bluer. Blunner? Blunt? No, blue? Well, what would have that word been between bluer and blurt? That's a really narrow range. Blue. Because it must have been BLU. I would have one thing about this game. I would really like to see the words afterwards. That would have been nice if I could sort of click a button to see what were all the words that we missed. That would be cool. That's the one thing that they don't have here that I would like to see. But yeah, I can't think of any words that are between bluer and blurt. But anyway, so we're on level 14. We've beat our previous best. Oh, it's a hidden letter, just like, I think, how are we meant to think of that? Lads. lady. I think that the D is fake. Ignore the D. Ignore the D. So I'm going to just type in some things to trans. Yeah, Lays, Lays. Yeah, I guess this is where you want to just keep in. Okay. Ignore the D, but anything else with an A, an S, a U, asylum. Oh, nice work. So the M is the letter that is there. So slum. Boom. So right away we know what's going on. You've really opened this up to us, Alex. Nice work. Nice work. Boom. Okay, remember there's an M. M-A-U-S. Does that work like the German spelling for mouse, or slam. Good word. What's so there's no. Yep, we've got all the information now, and I like how we're on the last round. They bring in. It's in the penultimate round. They bring all the information. Lambs. I think lambs is a word. Yams. That's a good word, Michael. Nice. We smashed it. 78 out of 59. Boom. Do you see that? That is good work, team. Yes. Nice work. Yeah, good work. Everyone who was part of that. Nice. Okay, so we are up to level 16. I didn't think we were going to get to 26, but with Alex here, maybe. Okay, let's just see how far we can get. Oh my gosh. Okay. Rob, yeah, you were also here. Sorry. Trig, my gosh, this is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, ring. I think that the G might be fake. I don't know. Freezing. So let me look up. F-R-E. So the hidden letter is an E. The hidden letter is a second E. Nice work, Alex and Michael. And I think, yeah, T is fake. Thanks for giving us that information. T is fake. I'll just leave that so everyone can remember that. I should actually just type that in future and have that on the screen so everyone can remember that. This is a hard one. This is a really bloody hard one. Ring. Oh. Ringer. Oh no, there's only one. Zinger. There's, oh my gosh. Remember, T is fake and you've got two E's. How else can you take? Green. Good word, Rob. Oh my God. Zine. Yeah. Why did Z-I-N-E? Apparently zine doesn't count as a word. That's... No, zine is totally a word. Come on. Zine should have totally been a word. But that was a really good performance. That was a respectable performance. Good work, everyone. I just want to give a shout out to everyone. Like, yeah, Rob and Alex and Michael and Panic Games and Nicholas and Yoda. Like, that's good work. Freer. Oh, it was 4. Oh, it was 5. Oh my gosh. So at some point between level 14 and 16, you aren't allowed to do 4-letter words anymore. I did not notice that. Wow. Okay. That was so fun. Wow, that rainstorm has passed. There's now a wee bit of drizzle. The sun has also gone, but I am definitely going to post the thing that I talked about. I might have a bit to eat first because I did actually have breakfast, if anyone cares. But yeah, I've been getting up earlier, having my walk. Anyway, this has been lots of fun. And we've already done all this. We've already done all this. We've done all this. And now it's this. And let me go to Twitch. Who is going? We've got... I'm not sure if I've ever actually raided Mark. Yeah. Now I guess I raid Marky Mark. So, yeah. That's a great minds think alike. No, I am not doing that. I'm not doing an impromptu. No. Pardon me. If you wanted to make it 4 hours, you should have been, even better with the thing. But hey, make sure you have some food. So that's it. We are raiding Marky Mark, who's a lovely source of positivity and joy. Marky Mark, lovely person. And I am typing in the MARQUIS MARC. No, it's MARK. I typed it incorrectly and said it wrongly. So that is the end. So thank you very much. Again, 100%, lots of love to everyone here, lots of love to Excite, lots of love to everyone who was part of this today. Congratulations, everyone. I just want to give respect to everyone for bringing us to level 16. Boom. 26, here we come. 26, you know what I'm talking about. Boom. I really think, oh my gosh, I'm so hyped about this game. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like the cooperative, competitive, us against the game juice is flowing. Anyway, lots of love. That is the end. I'm going to just have to chill down. Oh my god, wow. The sun's come out. I don't know where the sun's from because the sky, as far as I can see it, is entirely black, but it's sunny. I am going to try and get to the post office as soon as I can. But that is the end, and for now, bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye-bye, everyone. Oh, apparently Marky Marks is intended for mature audiences. There isn't too much swearing. It's a lovely place, but I think sometimes there is talk about depression and stuff, but it's a lovely place. But for now, bye, 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 bye. This is Goodbye Song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That was D major, apparently. Why are you telling me that? Oh, okay. Fair enough. But